Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man, Mark Nash. We are back. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. How y'all feel? What's the deal? Make some noise for yourself. Oh, man. Oh, man. Great day of boxing. I like these overseas cars. Get a little boxing in earlier in the day. Wow. Zurdo. Oh my God, what happened? Oh my God, everything went wrong for Zurdo. It seems like, oh my goodness. I did not expect him to go there and stink up the joint. Oh man, it was ugly, brutal. One-sided. Really, for me, it was really one-sided all the way through. We're gonna talk all about that in a second, man. I got my scorecard right here. Damn, but we got some questions. We got to ask some questions. Was Zurdo overrated? How good is Bivol, right? Are you more impressed by Bivol, or are you more disappointed in Zurdo? What would you like to see next? Beterbiev for Undisputed or Canelo in the rematch? So yeah, we're gonna talk about it. He said, Mark, that was the difference between good and elite. Okay, Bivol 10-2 for me, master class. Yeah, man. And Jessica McCaskill got in there and look, boy, I ain't never seen her look that bad neither. Oh man, she was terrible. But we're gonna talk about all of that and more. Give me 5 minutes. Let's let this room populate and let's share the link. It's your man Martin Nash, Breaking Beats. Let's get it.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hooks is so ratchet. These niggas is so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures. You and your protocol. You and your policies. None of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas. You and your standards. You and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers. Going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged. Stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shit, mother. Man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, get walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bro. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real. But I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound.
This is madness.
All right. What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, and Mark Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Make some noise for yourself. Oh, man. What a fight. Wow. Oh, I'm going to need to drop that link. I need Shelmore to come to the stage. Oh, my God. Shelmore is somewhere crying in the car. Oh, Shelmore, let me drop that link. I'm gonna need you to call in for this one. If not, I'm gonna call Shelmore. I'm like, wake up, old timer. My buddy, man, my buddy Shelmore, he had a lot of stock in this one Zurdo Ramirez, and oh my God, one-sided. Dude don't even look like he got in a fight right here. Oh man, one-sided. He dominated this guy. Now I took some notes. I'm gonna make sure I drop the link down so y'all can call in as well. Let me drop the phone number on the screen. We got to talk about it. Let me put the phone number on the screen. Wow. Call in 404-692-1766. 404-692-1766. Let me know what you thought of the fight. Bivol put on a masterclass, and I wrote some notes down. I was keeping score for this fight, and then it got to the point I stopped keeping the score. I was like, this is pointless. One-sided. Oh, he couldn't get off. I gave first round to Bivol. Second round was kind of split, but I might give that to Zurdo. Round 3, I gave to Zurdo. And then after that, I don't think he got another round from me. I think, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 4 was Bivol, 5 was Bivol. 6, that was a good round for Zurdo, but that combination Bivol sealed the deal for me in round 6. Round 7, Bivol, 8, Bivol, 9, Bivol, 10, Bivol, 11, and 12 as well. One-sided. I wrote down some notes. I thought Bivol could have stopped him if he would have worked that body a little bit earlier. Jessica McCaskill, she got her ass whooped. We'll talk about that as well. I thought he could have, if he would have went to the body a little more, he could have did more damage. Very disappointed in the corner work of Zurdo's team. I got to put a case on all of that corner.
You never heard of it.
Yeah. Putting a case on that corner. They should have told the dude, hey, man, you need to knock out the win. I don't think it would have mattered. I don't think he was going to get it. But, yo, they was telling him, hey, man, throw the skinny uppercut. And, man, I was like, man, look, you need to work this guy's body. You need to let your hands go. He was not letting his hands go. He looked slow. He looked sloppy. He looked lethargic. Bivol just was better in Bivol was just better in damn near every statistical category. He had better defense, better footwork, too much speed, maybe too much power too. Because it was a couple times in there he looked like he was gonna drop Zurdo ass. I was truly disappointed in what I saw with Gilberto Ramirez. I thought he was gonna do better than that. Wow. Let me do this, man. Shout out to all the neighbors. Damn, I ain't doing neighbors on the roll call. My bad. Let me do that real quick. Got to do that. We'll start the show off right. Golly, damn, man. What happened? What went wrong? Was it the fact that the fight was 2:30 in the morning, or am I making excuses? I don't know. Did not expect to see that. Let me do this quick members only roll call. Shout out to Carmen Serene, Juan Davila, Ace Retro, Tony Boswell, Deuce Times, Boxing Lounge, Toya the Tutor, It's Mex, Mike from Boston, Ryder the Storm, Here to There, DJ, Queen aka Miss Sunkis, God Body News, Pittsburgh T, Taylor Bell, Maddie Yoel, C Jones 0224, Cliff Bailey, Con Shonery, Lisa Bells, that guy Clips 330, Cooking with the Champ, on the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr., New Media Today USA Boxing, HLDZ, Cooking with Sir Senior, Brandon Washington, Born Supreme, Lady Shan Dundem Season, Dub, Right Side, Gilberto, D Bevel the Champ, Rob G Film, and of course my good brother Derek Lincoln, the big fish himself. What went wrong for Gilberto Ramirez? Everything. The jab wasn't there. The footwork wasn't there. The head movement. He just wouldn't let his damn hands go. He was the Mexican version of Adrian Broner. Truly disappointed in this performance, man. Disappointment is an understatement. Oh my God, I just thought the kid was gonna do way better than that. I expected so much more from Gilberto Ramirez. Damn. Let me see what they're saying in the chat, though. Shout out to everybody pulling up. All right. Let me take it from the top. Let me see what they're saying out here. So I got a couple questions. Was Zurdo overrated? Do y'all think Zurdo was just overrated? Is he? Or was Bivol just that damn good? How good was Bivol? Are you more impressed with Bivol, or you disappointed more in Zurdo? Also, what would you like to see next for Bivol? Would you like to see the Canelo rematch or Beterbiev for undisputed? Can he beat Beterbiev? Can he beat based on what I saw, I see him beating Canelo again. Bruce Gaz, talk to me.
What's up, Mark Nash? How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, bro. Talk to me. What you think of this fight?
Bro, I saw this fight as levels, man. I hate to say I told you so, but I saw it as an easy win for Bivol right from the beginning, man. I think Zurdo kind of believed his own press clippings. You know, he was kind of going in there with a false sense of confidence. He finally got in there with a killer, and it reminded me something of Larry Holmes and Jerry Cooney. Everybody was back in the Cooney train. He was the killer. He was going to walk right through Holmes, and we saw what happened. And history in boxing usually does repeat itself.
Man, easy work. He made it look easy in there, Bruce Gaz.
Easy.
He made it look easy. Look at his face. Barely got a scratch on him, bro. Looked like he could have won another 3 rounds. Zurdo looked like he was ready to go home.
Mm-hmm. Very entertaining fight. It was kind of anticlimactic, but like I said, I saw this fight early on what was going to happen, and I just saw Bivol as just I hate to use the word levels because he's so often in this fucking boxing talk, but it definitely levels, and Bivol was levels above. Will Zurdo come back again? Possibly. He's a young kid. There's a lot of hot competition out there, moving up to 175 right now. So, brother, now I'm looking forward to seeing David Morrell, man. So I'm gonna hop off, man. I just wanted to let you know we had a good fight, man. You're doing a good job up here, brother, and thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely. Thanks for pulling up. All right. Shout out to Bruce Gaz. Bruce Gaz, boxing and jazz and more. Thanks for calling in. Thanks for pulling up. Mr. Pat said, Mark, that was the difference between a good fighter and an elite fighter. He said he scored the fight 10-2 for Bivol. It was a master class. Understatement. Master class is the understatement, man. I thought he could have stopped Zurdo at certain times if he just stepped on the gas a little bit and worked that body. Scorecards for 118-110 for Bivol and 117-111 on the other two judges' cards. He needed a knockout going into that in those late rounds. Corner did not tell him this. Corner was just telling him, "Hey man, even one of the rounds, I thought he was getting his butt whooped." The corner told him, I think it was round 8. Bivol landed like an 8-punch combo. Well, he didn't land all of them, but he threw about an 8-punch combination. Zurdo did tried to fight back a little bit, but most of those was blocked and missed shots. His corner told me he did a good job. He take his next panel member, call in TJ Williams. Talk to me. TJ Williams, go ahead.
Yo.
There you go. Talk to me, TJ. What you think of the fight, bro?
I'm just looking at the highlights right now, man. Hey, he was scared of what I see.
Oh, you missed the fight?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nah,
just woke up.
Oh, man. It was a good fight, man. It was a damn good fight. I hate you missed it.
Yeah. Well, I can see the highlights, though.
Yeah, what you want to see next for Bivol? You want to see him fight Beterbiev next, or you want to see him fight Canelo in a rematch?
Nah, he gonna wipe Canelo off again. You know, he showed Canelo mercy in that fight, I believe. You know, I want to see him fight Berbatov, you know, hey.
Beterbiev.
Yeah, you know, hey, Russian, hey, you know, the language, hey.
For sure. All right. You got anything else?
I think he'll beat him too, though.
Okay.
Yeah, Bivol ain't no joke. That's the reason Andre Ward retired.
Oh, no, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't about to do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Man, nobody was talking about Bivol when Ward was retired. Nobody wanted to talk about it, dude. But that's all right. You got your opinion. That's cool. HLDZ. Talk to me. What you think of the fight, bro?
It's just like I said it was gonna happen, man. Unanimous decision. Period. You know, we're asking, is he overrated, Zurdo, or is Bivol? It's both. You know, it's both. That's what it is. Bivol is on a different level. I showed you them stats. That man is coming into this fight, out of 76 total rounds in his career, he's outlanded everyone in 75 of them. The thing is that we don't know him. That's all we did. We just saw his skills for the first time versus Canelo. And now in the stage, and the top stage that he's at, he's showing everybody who the fuck he is. That's all. This dude is a beast. This dude is skillful. He's methodical in the ring, thinking. You know, yeah, like you were saying, yeah, why didn't he go for the kill? I mean, he could have, but at the same time, we cannot disregard that Zurdo does got power. We're not gonna disregard that. So you know,
if you just stand there and let him hit you.
Yeah, so I mean, but he had a good game plan. He did whoop his ass. It wasn't a hit and run type of thing that he was doing. He was smoking him. It was a beautiful fight. Great game plan. You know, what I liked at the end, and when they're asking him, hey, this man is so much bigger than you, but you were pushing, you know, you were the one pushing him back on his back foot. You know, why was that?
Oh no.
You heard his answer?
No, what did he say? I missed that. I had to run. I was moving.
It was gangster. He just goes, the lion is not the biggest animal in the jungle, and size doesn't matter. That's what Bivol said. Yeah, like, yo, I like this kid, man, and it's messed up that his English is not on point, but what he says and what he expressing is class shit. I like it. I like what this kid is, you know, what he's about.
Yo, I'm about to call Shelton Moore, man. They said somebody was like, "Where's Shelton Ramirez?"
Yeah. Where is it? Yo, I think didn't we throw out a bet over here? I don't know if we did. I don't remember.
They said Mark Shelton was on H Money show crying, bro. He lost $200 to this fight.
I was looking for him yesterday. He didn't come over because I wanted that bet.
Reggie said Shelton Moore stay getting fights wrong. When he gets a fight right, he calls the losing fighter a bum.
But it's just I like this, and you know he wants undisputed. You know, yeah, he's said it before. He wants, even though the money's gonna be good for Canelo, but he wants undisputed. And they try to bait him with the you're gonna come down to 168 and shit. Like, nah, man, he's a 175 fighter. Canelo is gonna pay him to want to do that fight. It's got to be at 175. It's interesting, yeah, to try to get his belts at 168, but he's not gonna stay there.
Who?
If he has to beat him, right? So what's the point?
Hold on, say that again. Go back and say that again.
They Chris Mannix tried to bait him. You know, if you're gonna fight Canelo next, would you fight him at 168? And he's like, it's an interesting fight, you know, get all the belts at 168, but I'm a 175-pound fighter.
Right.
You know, so it wouldn't make any sense because let's say he does beat him, he's not gonna stay at 168.
Winner to acquiesce and go down in weight and fight the guy. He just beat the guy. The guy came up in weight, you beat him, and you asking him to go down in weight and fight. Come on, bro. He's the winner.
Right.
Yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, so let me ask you this. So you said Bivol was overrated, and I mean Zurdo's overrated, and Bivol is really just that good.
Yes.
What did you think of the corner instructions from Zurdo's team over there?
I didn't pay much attention. I just heard him towards the end. I think it was the 12th round, and I mean it seems like it's a young guy, and I don't think English is Zurdo's first language, obviously. So, you know, does the instructions and the passion of, you know, does it get to the guy? You know what I mean? Whatever. I don't know. I think that plays a part. You know,
at some point they got to tell him, hey man, you got to let your hands go. You're waiting too long. You're giving away these rounds. He's the champion. You got to take this belt.
Is that Bivol touched him up? He felt Bivol's power.
Yeah,
he did feel. That's the thing. He felt Bivol's power. He's like, damn, and right at the beginning too.
Early
on, he let him know. You want to fuck with me, you're gonna get fucked up. You know, he just let him know. You want to play that game? Let's do this. And he cracked him. He buckled his knee. So I saw that for a fact. I think it was like in the second round already. So I just think he knew he was outmatched. Just in the body language of Bivol when he was just staring him down. You know, he's like, I'm coming.
Yeah, his punches look faster, sharper, and he looked like the bigger, stronger guy in there.
Yeah.
When he hit Zurdo, the reaction and everything. Zurdo punches looked slow, thudding, and didn't look like he had no pop on him. Nick Rich said Zurdo has a good reach and did absolutely nothing with it. No jab skills whatsoever. Go ahead, sister. Tell them how you feel. Tell them how you really feel. Oh man, I can agree more with Nick on that. I was disappointed too. Yeah, at the end of the day, this came down to one thing for me too: experience. Now, oh boy, Zurdo has the 44-0. I think Bivol has fought better competition with his record, and yeah, I'm just saying this guy right here is as advertised, pretty good. Most times in there, I was like, damn, is Bivol gonna let his hands go? But he was just setting little subtle traps. Like even when Zurdo would have him to the ropes with spin off, he'd hit him and spin off the rope. Just little slick veteran moves in there. Definitely the footwork though, the speed,
and he knew how he has a flow of his style of fighting. What he does is, you know, he knows when he has to, you know, when he's gonna rest, he's got a great defense. All right, man, hit the guard, man. That's what I was watching with Red. He's just hitting the guard. All right, man, go ahead. Drain yourself out hitting the guard because he ain't doing shit. And then after that, then he'll come back and give a nice flurry and shit. That guy just is a real smart, technical, high IQ fighter with the physical abilities. You know, I'm very impressed. He reminds me sort of Usyk himself. That he's got the footwork. He's got the He's just methodical thinking. He could adjust as the fight goes on, or even within the round, not even round per round. Like the first minute is gonna be like this, the second minute is gonna be like this, and the third minute, and in the last 10 seconds, I'm gonna flurry your ass with combinations. The kid is special. I really think he is special.
Yeah, I like what I saw out of this guy, man. I was very disappointed with Jessica McCaskill. Actually,
I
McCaskill,
called that. I knew she was gonna get her ass whooped.
like that though.
Yes, like that.
Oh my God, she was so sloppy with the haymakers, and she was lunging in with the jab, trying to lunge in with the body shot.
If you see her last fight, she's old, man. That's the thing. There's two things that I saw. She's old, and the new generation women fighters they're in a different evolution. They've grown. They are sharper, better skillful.
Yeah.
She's old. That's it. And she's not as skillful. She's like a Porter, and she's a bruiser style fighter. That I give her. But you heard what that girl said at the end of the fight, right?
What you say?
All right. Oh well. So what's next? Well, McCaskill came down to challenge me for my belts at 140. Well, I want to take her belts at 147 next, because McCaskill's undisputed at 147.
Harrison Prickett said it's almost like Bivol holds back to not show all of his talent, power, and finishing ability. It seems like he enjoys more picking someone apart and fighting good tactics and strategy over KO. Absolutely. I don't think he holds back. I just think he doesn't go out there for the kill. Like if the knockout comes, it comes. But it was times in there I thought he was going to drop or stop Zurdo.
Absolutely. He's just a smart fighter. He doesn't take risks that are unnecessary.
Somebody was like, I don't know why Shelton hyped his ass up. Gonzalez was a piece of Zurdo up too. I'm calling Shelmore. Call this nigga right now.
Well, yeah, he was talking rather sassy about Zurdo, right?
yeah, he's been on Zurdo heavy. Y'all smash the like button, damn man. We got 92 people in here, only 19 likes. Come on.
Yo, let's go. Let's hit that like button, guys. It's the best way to support the Mark Nash show. It's the best way to support his work and his platform, guys.
Appreciate it, bro. Hey, look, call in now 404-692-1766. 404-692-1766. And we can talk about the fight. You let me know what you thought of the fight. Is he overrated? Is he as advertised? I'm about to call Shelmore because Shelmore was hype on this guy Zurdo for months. Might have been a year now. He's been high on the hog on Zurdo. Let me call Shelmore. Let me see if he's gonna answer the phone. People don't like to answer the phone after they lose. After their guy lose, they'll duck the show. But let's see if we can get him on the phone. Let's call.
Mark Nash brutal.
Yeah, I'm here for this, huh?
He ain't answering. Hey, when he tells him that he owes HLD $100 bet, just fucking with him.
Whoa, bro, I know.
OG Shelmore, this is Mark Nash from Breaking Beats. You are live on air.
Shit out of my boy, bro.
Shelmore, live on air. How you feel, bro?
Man, he 9-3, that motherfucker, man. That motherfucker Bivol is true.
I might have had a 10 too, bro.
Man, he beat the shit out that man. Are you live?
Yeah, we live right now. I called you on air.
I'm watching LSU game. I'm gonna pop on.
All right, big dog.
Right.
Yeah. Oh man, we pull up. I'm gonna hit him with the $100. See what he say. He probably made so many bets. He probably don't even know he didn't, bitch. Like, oh yeah, you too. Oh man, hilarious, man. Damn, Shelmore. He said Shelmore. He said laughing my. He said listen to Shelmore. He said Sheldon after getting jumped from panel to panel. Oh yeah, he got to get some of these jokes. He was like, yo, I know, man. He didn't want to answer the phone at first, HOD. You see how long it took? He answered that phone on the 9th ring. He was looking at the phone like...
he's looking at his bank account right now. That's what he was like, damn, man.
Right. Let me put the crying face up for Shelmore real quick. What Martinez cry face said. Let me put that on the screen. Oh man, sad day. Sad days, man. Sad day for Shelmore. All that big capping ain't gonna get you nowhere, bro. Oh man, he just got lost, man. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. He said he 9-3 that motherfucker, man. It was more like 10-2. What you score the fight? How did you score at HLD before I go to Shelmore?
I literally I stopped counting. I think at about the 7th. I think it was. It wasn't even worth it. I just knew this. Actually, I was thinking that he might stop him late. That's where I was kind of leaning towards that. The way it was looking like. But like I said, man. I mean, he was gonna. There's levels. He was gonna box the head off of Zurdo, and that's exactly what he did.
Box his head off. Talk to me, OG Shelmore. How you feel, man? How you feel about
Man, it's an $800 day for me, man. I lost $500 fucking with Tennessee. I lost $300 fucking with Zurdo. I'm salty as a motherfucker right now.
Damn, you lost 200 with me, I thought.
I thought you lost 100 with HLD, right?
I ain't bet HLD. HLD don't bet. You can't get me with that one, motherfucker. Can't get me with that one. HLD don't bet. Even though HLD should know by now, I'd have paid him if we bet.
No, man, it's not. I'm just messing with you, Shelton.
Yeah, man, but man, Zurdo just had the wrong game plan. Why are you trying to box this dude? What did I say in my breakdown? If you allow this dude to box, he gonna beat your ass. Didn't I say that?
Yeah, he felt Bivol's power early.
You didn't press him. I guess Bivol got more power than I thought he had because that Zurdo was on the back foot all fucking night.
Yeah.
All fucking night.
He looked slow and lethargic too.
He's always been slow, but he's been able to walk through people's shots and just beat them up. He couldn't do that shit tonight, man. Bivol is the fucking truth, bro. He's the truth.
I like that. That's he is. He is, and just because it's a learning lesson for everybody. Just because we really don't know a fighter, we never seen him and shit. You have to first judge him by what we see in the ring first, not on paper, and not because we never seen him. Because here, this guy is the truth. I really believe he's the truth, and I think he will beat Better Beef.
Yeah, if Better Beef allows him to box like that, Better Beef ain't got a shot.
Yeah, man, that was one-sided, Shelmore.
One-sided ass whooping, bro. Just like the Tennessee game, one-sided ass whooping.
Oh, I enjoyed that. Shout out to them dogs, man. Shout out to them dogs.
Hey, you saw what Spence tweeted, right?
What did he tweet?
He tweeted something to the fact they threw that built-in record into the Shark Tank.
They damn sure did.
Oh my goodness,
man! I thought Zurdo was gonna press that dude. He didn't even press him one iota, one round. He never came forward, bro.
He felt his power. He's got power. He's just that he's not a one KO type power or knockout guy.
And but you know what? You know what's funny, HLD, about you bringing that up? He said that at the end of the Canelo fight. You remember? He said that. He said, "I have power. I just don't use it. If I don't have to, I don't use it."
Yeah, he's not gonna be reckless. He's just a high IQ fighter.
Exactly.
I'm a big fan of his, bro. I'm a big fan. And what he said at the end and everything was perfect.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Bivol, man. I'm rocking with him, man.
Too much speed, too much power, the defense, the footwork. I mean, this guy was everything he said he was. And based on what I saw,
that fucking high guard is excellent, bro. That's the best high guard I've seen since Winky Wright.
Right. I'm about to say since Winky Wright. Go ahead, KP from KC5. What did you think of the fight, bro?
Man, he got dominated, bro.
Man.
Sheldon Moore, no, I followed him down that path, but I did tell you don't bet on that Tennessee-Georgia game, and you didn't.
You sure did, man. Hey, and let me tell y'all something. I didn't know this, y'all. I didn't know them fucking betting sites take that money out your account immediately.
Shit. What you mean you don't know that they take that out immediately?
Nigga, before the post game was over, HLD, they had their money.
I can't hear him.
Before the post game was over.
I can't hear. Go ahead.
I said before the post game was over, they had their money.
Oh yeah. What you say, KP?
more like he was gonna try to make a payment plan.
Devoid of it.
He's changing account numbers right before the end of these years.
KP, what went wrong for Zurdo, man? Talk to me. What did you think of the fight? What went wrong for him?
That dude that he's fighting got good hand control and jab defense. When a guy catches your jab and takes it away, you in trouble, especially if you ain't got nothing after that. Most fighters have nothing after that. Once you can take a guy's jab away, the fight is over, pretty much. Tell me what fighter can fight without his jab today. Which one?
He didn't have a straight left. He couldn't. He didn't have
Mark.
He didn't have a straight left. Footwork. He couldn't.
My man is saying a statistic that he's high on also that I was throwing out, but I didn't put that one out.
Yeah,
Mark.
His statistic is he's the second lowest that people could land a jab, second to Shakur.
Mark, once you take a guy's jab away, he can't get to the left hand.
Yep.
Because he's a southpaw. His jab is gone. He can't touch you.
And to add to KP's point, he never came forward the entire fight. He stayed on the back foot. Why would you do that against a master boxer?
Because he had no choice. Because the guy's got power too.
The master boxer made him do that, Shelton. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But he felt his power, guys. He felt his power early on. That's why he had to do that.
Yeah, he showed him who the boss was early.
Right,
once he showed him who the boss was,
he jumped on his ass early and never let up.
Mm-hmm. It's control is fundamental in boxing. Once you seize control, fight's over. Fight's over. And that guy has an uphill battle.
Shout out to my guy, my brother, OTB Boxing School in the building. What up, family? Y'all make sure y'all sub up to him. Good dude right here. Pull up, man. Tell me what you thought of the fight. What went wrong for Zurdo? I was asking, I had a couple questions. So Shelmore, are you impressed by Bivol or disappointed in Zurdo?
I'm impressed by Bivol, man. Zurdo's a good fighter. And he made that motherfucker look average at best.
Below average. I got to put a case on
He made him look average, man. Zurdo's good, but Bivol is just on another level, man. If he fights Better Beef and Better Beef allows him to box like that, Better Beef loses.
But, yeah, and shout out to 13. 13 said Bivol can take a punch too.
He can take a shot. Hell yeah.
He said, and can give them with a direct efficiency. I couldn't agree more. Good point, 13. Yeah, he got a beard because he got hit a couple good shots and his face did not change. He got a good poke. Yo, that's loud. What was that? Oh, that's Shelmore. Shelmore got a paper. Shelmore got a beeper over there. Taking over for the 99-2000. He got a blue beep over there back in the day. Okay.
that sounded like the Gaga 3000, man. What you got over there, Shelton?
That's hilarious.
They call him about that bet, man. I told him don't bet on that Tennessee Georgia game, man. He didn't listen.
Yeah, but what was I about to say? Same question for you, KP. Were you more impressed by Bivol or just disappointed in Zurdo? Also, is Zurdo overrated?
I would say more impressed by Bivol. I wouldn't say Zurdo is overrated, but he's right beneath Bivol and Biev at that weight. Man, that's a hell of a fight. That Bivol Biev is a hell of a fight. That's a hell of a fight.
Shout out to 13. Who's this? Andres Roberto. Translate this for me, HLD. Your mic muted, HLD.
My bad. Hold on, I want to read it before I say something that's supposed to be said.
Yeah, so let me know, man, if I need to block it. What are you talking about? He said, dialed it. I don't know. I don't like how that look. What are you saying?
Que no dile al Ferco. I don't even know. Dile al Ferco que no. You keep on taking it out.
Oh, my bad.
Dile al Ferco que no se cotice que se una. I don't understand what he's even saying. I don't know what he's saying.
How about this? Alarata.
Pelea Morel, pero se veía duro su rival. No sé si. All right, he's talking about in a little while the fight of Morel.
Okay, yeah.
It looks like it's gonna be a good fight, but you don't think he's gonna knock him out. I think he's what he said.
Okay, cool. Shout out to all my Latino and Latina brothers and sisters all over the world. Thanks for pulling up. Francisco Robles says, Benavidez overrated too. He overrated too. He hasn't fought nobody. He's a two-time champion though, so we at least got to give him credit for that, right?
You do. I mean, in that sense, yes.
HLD can't read Spanish. I'm taking his Latino card. Shout out to Reggie.
Yeah, man. There's different dialects of Spanish, man.
Si habla español, my friend.
Ya tú sabes, chico.
And KP, you are staticking. I knew it was you. I always know. He said, I'm on the road, family. Just want to show some love. Well, thank you so much for supporting the show in a major way. Let me give him a $2 drop. Shout out to OTP. Let me know what you thought of the fight. I'm sure you're going to do a post-fight breakdown anyway, though.
I'll give you the $2. You give him the $2. All right, pay him the $2. Oh, pay the $2.
Or you can smash the like button. Smash the like button. That means just as much as the donation. Thank you so much. Cause we got over 100 people here. We ain't even got 50 likes. Come on, fam. Y'all got to do better. Smash the like button. I want to say this too about this fight. Do y'all think the time difference, you guys fighting at 2 a.m. over there in Dubai, y'all think that affects them in any way? Like, what do y'all think?
Well, yeah, they are like I think they're like 8 hours ahead of Eastern time. So yeah, if they're fighting at that hour, I can imagine it's yeah, it has to mess with you somewhat, I guess. I guess you start off with, depending on what type of trainer you are. If you're an early riser who starts working out early 4 a.m. type of shit, then it might not be a big deal, right? But it still has to affect it to a certain point. I can only imagine. It's got to be harder than having to fight, like Devin was doing, fighting at like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the afternoon over there. That's got to be a lot easier than having to fight at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Always comes back to Devin Haney with this guy.
Stop it.
It always comes back. You're like, Devin Haney did it easy.
No, man. I mean, it's just, that's this 12-hour difference of what they were fighting. And so it has to be a lot harder. I mean, like I said, it depends on the person, I guess.
What's next for Zurdo, Shelmore? Where does he go from here?
Well, if he gonna stay at 75, he got to work his way back up. If he moves up to cruiserweight, he got to beat a couple guys and get a shot. But if he stays at 75, he got to work his way back up. He got to fight the Buatsi. He got to fight the Yards. He got to fight those other guys and move his way back up into title contention. That's all he can do.
KP, talk to me. What's next for Zurdo, in your opinion?
Am I clear?
Static. Might have to beam out and beam back in. Or change your audio settings or something, but it's static.
I think Zurdo is got to go back to the back of the line, man. Got to go to the back of the line.
More specifically,
if I was him, I'd be waiting for possibly Benavidez to move up, because Zurdo's getting up there in age. He's not beating Bivol or Benavidez. I would say he should be waiting on Benavidez to come up. That's his next best fight that he can make, especially in like Arizona. That'd be a good fight for them to make.
Yeah, big money fight right there. Put that shit in Texas. Let's go. Put that shit in Texas. I watched that. Alden Johnson on TBF. He said my Michigan is the only team that has a shot to beat Georgia. Keyword a shot, because of our defense is up there with those guys. I got Michigan and Georgia in the national championship. All right, we're gonna be here for it.
It's not a bad bet. It's not a bad bet.
He said no pass for a time difference. He said that shit didn't even come up with Haney. Fair enough, Mike. I'm just asking, Michael James, 616.
No, and he's absolutely right, because both of those guys got there 2.5 weeks before the fight, so they were acclimated to the time. They were acclimated.
All right, so no excuse. All right, trying to shoot him some bail. I just feel like that would make a big difference in these guys' performance. All right, fair enough.
What's next for Zurdo?
Yeah, HOD, same question for you. What's next for Zurdo?
Well, they're gonna do the relaunch of Sábado Gigante en Telemundo a las 7 de la noche. That's what I think is next for my man. He do some Spanish shows and shit. He's not that good, man. I'm as much as that record is. I don't think he's that good. I mean, you prove yourself by who you fight against, and there's really nothing in that record. And that's why he's not as good as he should be. Had they been sharpening him up properly with the right fighters to get him better and better and better, but I don't see that. I never saw that from that guy.
Mm. Yeah, I never saw it neither like that. But I ain't gonna lie. Before the fight, I was talking to Shelmore earlier this week, and I went back and watched some of Zurdo's old fights and looked pretty impressive in those fights. But Bivol is he's just a cut of head, man. He's just a cut of head, and yeah, man. Like I said, just his defense, man. That high guard and was able to parry the jab, knock the jab hand down, like KP said. He took that away. The guy couldn't probe with it, but also that right hand was just sharp and crisp and very accurate at times. It gave
and the fucking speed, bro. The speed difference was obvious.
Yeah, very early. Go ahead, HOD. What you about to say?
I just love he's got perfect reach. The way he's shorter than the other guy, but he knows how to extend his length and pop you. Look at that right there. I mean, who looks like he's supposed to have the longer reach there? And look at that. It's Bivol. I mean, it's incredible. He fought on the outside or he fought on the inside. It didn't matter.
Total control, HLD. Like I
absolutely, man. He's special.
Mark, I don't want to bring this up, but we talked about this before. And I'm a Spence fan, and I told you this before they was trying to make that fight. I said the one thing that's dangerous is about the other guy is that he can control his jab. If that guy controlled his jab, the fight's over. And that's what happened in this fight. And that's a lot what I see when I see them guys go to the higher level. Once a guy take away a certain guy's jab, most guys have nothing to do after that. Ramirez couldn't get inside. He couldn't do anything. The fight was over. The guy controlled his hands the rest of the fight. Once you control his hands, what else can he do?
Kickboxing, man.
Fight's over, bro. Fight's over.
Yeah, he outclassed my man. He outboxed my man. He outfought my man. He outclassed my man. That's what he did.
And I believe he controlled the distance too. Controlling the distance was the key as well. Controlling that distance. The guy he was a smarter fighter too. But Zurdo looked like at times he was trying to figure it out.
Right.
Like he was trying to figure it out on the job, or like figured out on the job, and just looked a little confused. The movement, like you said, the speed. Because it was times in there, it was low moments in that fight too, where Bivol wasn't doing too much, but he was making sure Zurdo couldn't do anything. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's control. That's the control.
He plays at the flow of the other fighter. You want to go down? I'm going to go down. You want to go up? I'm going to jack you up.
Say that again.
He fights at the pace of the other fighter, at the level at where they're at. So if Zurdo's slowing down the pace, he'll slow down the pace, and then we're gonna jack it up. Then that's when he saw him starting to throw his. Oh, you landed on me. Hold on, pa 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 pa. So he knows how to flow with like I said, minute by minute. You see different adjustments. I wonder who he models his skills. You know what I mean? Because that's not your atypical to me. The atypical, European style fighter.
I think I'm a little older than you, HLD. You know who he reminds me of?
Go ahead.
He reminds me of Bob Foster.
That's with his distance of jab, or
with the way he controls distance, the way he can fight at whatever level you're at and turn it up whenever he needs to, with his deceptive power. With his movement, he reminds me a lot of Bob Foster.
Interesting.
I'll look at a fight. I'm going to check that out.
Yeah, and Bob Foster's the second greatest light heavyweight of all time, behind Archie Moore.
Man, he reminded me of Triple G a lot, man. He reminds me a lot of Triple G when he was younger. Reminds me of Kovalev too. I don't see a lot of, in the words of Mayweather, I don't see a lot of special effects. You get what I'm saying? But what he does is, he controls that distance. He controls the lead hand of his opponent, his footwork, his speed, and like I said, I think he's faster, and his footwork is better once these guys get in there with him. On camera, he don't look like that. He don't look like he's gonna do that. But once the fight starts, you're like, wow, where did that come from? the little pivot. I like how he was turning the guy. It looked like you had him on the ropes and he had hit you and turn off. I said, look at him. What's up, Puro?
What up? What up? What up?
What up, though? Let's talk.
Shit, I'll be right back. My orders here. Sorry, Mark. I'll be right back.
All right, no problem. Shout out, man. Chad said fighter of the year and top pound for pound. Ned said he's fighter of the year. What do you guys think of that? And
I said that earlier. I say he's fighter of the year. He is fighter of the year.
That's tough. It's a toss up. It's a toss up between him and Haney.
I say it's a toss up between him and Bam Rodriguez if he wins that next fight and coming up.
No, I wouldn't say Bam. The reason I wouldn't say Bam, even though Bam's impressive, Bam didn't go to another country and beat a man twice. So that's why I got to get it between him and Haney.
Going to another country. I mean, if you're going to say that, that's what Bivol did.
That's what Canelo do damn near every fight.
Right. I'm just saying that's
you got to fix that static, baby. Got to fix the static, bro.
That's exactly what Bivol did. He fought Canelo in another country, and he fought now.
No, he didn't fight Canelo in another country because he lives in Oxnard, California. So
not full time.
That's where he lives.
Oh,
that's what they said. That's fighting out of Oxnard, California. They didn't say nothing about Russia. They said he's fighting out of Oxnard, California.
They don't.
Yeah, but when they announced that fight, when it was in the middle of the Ukraine war and shit that it started, people were criticizing that they were allowing him because he is.
Right. I remember that. Yeah, I remember
he lives in Russia.
And
he lives in Russia.
Yeah. Uppercut TV said, "Yo, how the fuck does Zurdo actually believe he did enough to win that fight?" Dude.
Oh yeah, he was delusional. He was delusional.
Yeah. He didn't overstate it though. You know what I mean? He didn't overstate it.
He said, "Dude was slow as fuck and looked like it looked like a light sparring session."
It did.
Jorge TJ in the building. He said Bivol was the best and hungrier fighter for success. Zurdo was too stiff, too slow, and his punches lacked power.
Facts.
Hey, I would say you got to give Bivol fighter of the year, like y'all was saying,
because
he already beat Canelo, and then he just beat Zurdo Ramirez at 175. So he went from 68 and 75. I like what Devin did.
No, he did. He fought at 75. He didn't go from 68.
I thought Canelo was at 68.
No, Canelo came up to 75 to fight him.
Okay, that's right. Okay. Well, he beat them both.
Yeah.
So I'd give him the edge. I like Devin, but I give him the edge.
He beat the number 1 pound for pound guy in the world at the time, and who was a champion, right?
The
number one guy. And then he beat this undefeated guy with the record that everybody thought that he was Godzilla at 175, and they found out he was more like Mighty Mouse.
I'm back, by the way.
What'd you think of the fight, Puro?
Well, it was I got it wrong. Like I was telling Shelton earlier. Shit, it happens. It's not the first time, not the last time. Shit, man. I thought Bivol, excuse me. I thought Zurdo was gonna press him and keep him on the back foot the whole fight, which he obviously didn't do. Credit to Bivol for proving me wrong, and also I've been thinking. I've been on a couple of panels talking about it. I was thinking maybe I was underrating Bivol because of the Canelo fight. So I thought Canelo was able to successfully, obviously, neutralize his offense because he made him miss so much, but also he was able to put him on the back foot a lot. Not like the entire fight, but he put him. You remember rewatching the fight with me, Mark? I don't know if you agree with that assessment, but I just thought Canelo didn't really do it with a lot of. He did it with ease at times. So I thought Bivol, with his size and what I've seen previously in his fights, that's what would make him successful against Bivol. Obviously, I was wrong. So I'm thinking, obviously, I remember pointing out earlier before the fight was going on, when it was like announced or whatever, that Zurdo doesn't have Canelo's defense. And I thought in the Bivol fight with Canelo, I thought Canelo's defense was what kept him in the fight. So shit, I can't underrate Bivol anymore. And props to him for winning. Hopefully Zurdo can go back to the drawing board, look at the fight and see what he did wrong, and come back stronger. We know that's possible. We've seen fighters do it in the past. And but credit to Dmitry Bivol, and bring him on. Canelo's waiting. Let's do it.
Nah, we don't want to see that.
You don't want to see it. We do.
We don't want to see that. I want better beef.
We do. Well, that's the thing about better beef, though. It's not plausible. It's not.
It's not plausible. Money talks. We'll see. Because
No,
Bobby's got to cash him out. Bobby's got to cash him out.
That fight doesn't make any money. That's the thing.
Well, I know that. I mean, that's true in itself. That is very true in itself. But you know what he said about Canelo? The difference between his fight with Canelo and he said for the Canelo fight. I
didn't hear.
Yeah, he was saying at the end that he was more relaxed with this fight than he was with the Canelo. I guess the pressure and whatnot, right? And so he was more tense in that fight. And at this fight, he felt more relaxed. And I can understand that. You're going against the hype machine, right? That goes behind the number one pound fighter in the world, the great Canelo. And so I can understand that being pressured.
Yeah, for sure.
But I want better beef, man. I want better beef.
And that's cool too. Like who wouldn't want an undisputed unification? But yeah, just me personally, man, I want Canelo to get his get back, bro, because I know he can beat him.
Not after what I saw.
You can't beat that guy. But it's good to
know. We saw Zurdo Ramirez in that ring with Bivol. We didn't see Canelo Alvarez. He barely beat Canelo Alvarez.
Put his ass back in there and watch him get whooped again.
See, Shelton knows. Put his ass back in there. Let's see what's up.
Put his ass back in there. That's what you do. But hey, let me ask the Reg. Reg had left a little shitty comment in the comment section. Reg, Oscar ain't sold me on no motherfucking better beat. No motherfucking Zurdo. I've been watching Zurdo since 2015. I've been watching Zurdo since he beat Jesse Hart twice.
Yeah, I've been watching him for a long time too. That's why I thought he was going to do better, Shelton. I thought he was going to do better.
He couldn't do anything, man. He got neutralized.
Yeah, man.
What's my name? My man's name, Bivol. Dmitry Bivol put him on the back foot from round 1 to round 12. He took over. He did what I said in my breakdown he couldn't do. He came out, jumped on him early, and started boxing. And Zurdo allowed him. And once you allow him to box, you're not gonna outbox that guy. He's a master boxer.
Hey Shelton, you heard about the praising size that you were talking about that Zurdo had over Bivol? You heard what Bivol said? You know that praising size that Zurdo has that you've been praising. Oh, he's just too big. He's just too big.
Right.
You heard what Bivol said at the end of that fight?
It doesn't matter.
He just said, man, the lion is not the biggest animal in the jungle,
but he's the king. Exactly.
Zurdo size don't matter.
Didn't matter. This guy's better.
Zurdo was like buffalo in that bitch. He was just a big ass water buffalo.
That guy's better, man. That guy's good, man. That guy's a good fucking fighter. He's very good.
Yo, they said you tripping, Piotr. They was like barely beat Canelo. This motherfucker tripping.
Mark, you guys saw the rewatch with me, bro.
I did, and it was closer. When we rewatched it, I ain't gonna lie, it looked different.
Yeah, it was different. It wasn't 11-1. It was 10-2.
Yeah.
Hey, LD.
No, I scored the fight when I watched it the first time. I scored it 9-3. When I watched it the second time, I still scored it 9-3.
It could have been to me. It could have been an 8-4, 9-3.
I had an 8-4 on the initial rewatch, but then on the not the one with Mark, but the few times I've rewatched it, I see a 7-5. I thought the judges got it right.
No, I'm laughing at Coach. Coach said Zurdo was definitely he went HLD. He's overrated. He was overrated. He said 44-0, 30 KOs against put a case on him. He said put a case.
He fought some good fighters too, man. I don't understand.
He was about to break Mayweather's record with no belts, man. The fuck?
Never heard of that. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy that this guy got this far.
It never heard of
44-0.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep saying no belts. The man was a 168-pound champion for 3.5 years.
And Benavidez ducked him.
Avoided him. Didn't want nothing to do with him.
Oh yeah, excuse me.
All right. Let me put respect on his name. Let me put some respect. All right.
Wind that one. Okay.
I mean, he's a good fighter still, bro. Obviously, Bivol's better, bro. I just thought he was gonna do better.
Shout out to my boy Lone Star Steph. He said, after watching that fight, officially Zurdo isn't good. Oh no. He said he isn't good. He said he can't box, brothers. He's like, what he did against Sullivan, he should have did against Bivol, but his skills were no match.
Exactly.
He's a mid. He'll bag of Reggie.
Exactly. He was no match for Zurdo, for Bivol.
No,
but there's no. I don't think there's anybody in the division that can box with Zurdo. I think maybe Better BF can probably outfight him, but you got to force him to fight. That's the problem. You got to force him to fight.
Yo, Uppercut TV, you clowning. He said the 2 rounds Zurdo won were sympathy rounds. He said Jake Paul would beat Zurdo within 2 weeks' notice.
Well, go get Jake Paul and put his ass in there and see what happens to him.
Yes, please.
Yo, Cersei said he smoked Canelo.
He didn't.
They got me saying Canelo then. Nah, it was closer to when I rewatched it, but the judges don't get to watch the fight twice.
They don't. That is true.
Somebody said, please name the good fighters he's fought respectfully. They want to know who's these good fighters he fought.
Arthur Abraham, Vlasov, Jesse Hart.
Yeah, all those are good fighters.
Yeah, those 3 fighters are really, really good fighters. But Bivol's just better. It is what it is.
Wild Guy 41 said Zurdo not really overrated. Bivol is just that good. Okay.
Facts. Bivol's that good.
Yeah. Okay. They said plus y'all keep saying the lion, the king of the jungle, but lions don't live in the jungle. Oh,
nice.
Okay. I like that.
They live in the Serengeti Desert. You're right, Sir Senior, but we ain't trying to be fucking technical.
He's the king. He's the king of Africa. How about that?
Do you guys have Bivol pound for pound?
Yes,
I do.
You got to put him on the pound for pound list.
You Mark? Okay.
I said I do, and I don't even got one. But if I was to assert a name to put in there, I think he deserves it.
It's a tough one for me since he has maybe like 2 big names on his resume and he hasn't moved up or down. But it's skill wise, if we were just going by skill, I would call him.
I thought y'all said he moved up from 168.
No, we're talking about Bivol.
He said he would go down. He said he would go to 168 if he had to.
According to the criteria that Ring Magazine's got, because when all that fiasco about Haney and shit, they put out an article with the criteria. It's based on performance and resume, and his performances versus the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world was good, and the resume of fighting the pound for pound and then fighting this guy who's 44-0. And I mean, I clowned it that it was a hyped up record, but you mentioned that he was a champion before, and that he's beaten some good names at 175. So with that performance and the resume of that has to put him in the top 10 somewhere.
Really?
I hear you, but only 2 fighters though, like Canelo and
that's
Zurdo.
I mean,
well, 3 because Pascal was good, but he was kind of long in the tooth. I mean, I have him at number 10 right now.
You just mad because he beat Canelo's ass?
No, I'm not, because I know Canelo could beat him. If I'd be more, I would be angry and sad if I knew that he was just better than Canelo and Canelo had no shot. And I'm not saying Canelo, there's no guarantees in life, right? So Bivol could beat him again. He is good, but I just still think Canelo's still the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the sport for me. So he's the best boxer on the planet. So that gives him a great shot to beat somebody like Bivol.
That's debatable.
Oh, I know that's debatable because we have a lot of great boxers in the sport, but that's why it's an opinion, Mark.
Yeah.
Just fucking with you.
No, you're right. You're right.
I'm glad I don't got no pound for pound list, because I'm glad I don't do that shit.
Yeah, we're gonna make one next week. You're gonna have one next week.
No,
yeah, man. Right.
I want none of that. I want no part of that.
I usually don't number my pound for pounds anyways, but especially on YouTube, nobody knows how to what the correct criteria is. Nobody can agree on the correct criteria. So at the end of the day, I mean, they're kind of just whatever.
Instead of being pound for pound, maybe it's who's the top 10 guys in boxing. I think that would, but then to say one is over the other and that type of shit, that's also much more hypothetical than anything.
Yeah, and then people include heavyweights. It's nobody can agree on the criteria. If we had a set criteria, then I would put more stock into it.
But your list is your list, though. At the end of the day.
Yeah. That's why I don't put stock in anybody's list. Not the Ring Magazine's list, not ESPN's, not nobody's. It's a bullshit list at the end of the day for us to argue over.
Yeah, it's promotional.
All right, let me see what they're saying in the chat. It was can drive Zurdo. They said can drive Zurdo. Matt Chat, he said, How many defenses? Bivol 31 Bivol 31 in prime. He's becoming undisputed. I'm confused. He said how many defenses? What is he doing? He said Bivol, Bam, or Haney is fighter of the year. Okay.
Bivol, easy.
Out of those three, only one of them is undisputed though. That means something, right?
That's the only reason why he's going to be included.
Yeah. I agree with HLD.
Yeah, that's the most important reason. Canelo has no shot. Canelo looked horrible against Triple G. Bivol looked better tonight than in his last outing. Father Time is undefeated, fam. React.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna react to it. I'm good. Everybody has an opinion.
Michael James 616, he said Canelo can't beat Bivol unless he's sick and incapacitated. Okay.
They love that hate.
Yeah, they love that Canelo hate. Lone Star Steph, he said yes. He said, yeah, I guess. Perhaps a unification would help for a higher regard than though. He said, no doubt, man. Zurdo was never good. Damn. He said, okay, I guess, but dang, that performance was pretty mid, i.e. bad. Okay.
Yeah. I hear you.
Uppercut TV, you can't tell a Canelo fan shit, bro.
I mean, I'm a fan of a lot of fighters. I mean, what is the difference if I'm a Canelo fan or a Ryan fan or a Tank fan or a Floyd fan or any fan? At the end of the day, like, you could be a fan of whoever you want. I just keep everything subjective, you know, or objective. I forget which word is.
Yeah, I was about to say you.
Yeah, right.
When you said that, you proved their point. I'm like, damn, man, you proved their point,
I don't
bro.
think I'm using the right word. I'm not biased, is what I'm trying to say. You know, I like Canelo. Yeah, man. I mean, who wouldn't? But like, you know, I got to keep it a buck. Like, I don't think he beat Bivol. You know, I thought Bivol clearly won. You know, but what I saw, like, I watch boxing. I watch a lot of boxing. What I saw, it was a very close fight. Canelo could definitely make adjustments, which he's had in the past, to win that fight. That's all I'm saying.
He said if Bivol can take Viterbi power, he gonna whoop his ass too. If he can't, it's lights out.
That's facts. I agree with that assessment.
I think his footwork is gonna save him, man. Where the power isn't. I think that footwork is superior. Deuce Time's in here with more negativity. I don't know why he clicks on boxing shows if he don't like boxing. He said all this shit y'all talk about is hypothetical.
What's a hypothetical? Everybody knows Canelo's gonna fight Bivol next.
You think so?
Bro, like, Bob Arum does not want to make that fight, bro. It's like somebody was explaining to me in another panel I was on. Like, literally, Bob Arum is not going to take the risk of losing 3 belts to Bivol when he can fight other people.
Rob G. Fan said, I think pound for pound criteria should have boxers be champions in at least 3 different weight classes. Damn, to be pound for pound, and no one that's been in one weight class should never be in it. Hence the name pound for pound. I got you. He said, Bivol on that Russian state-run doping program. Oh,
Matt Chad. I love Matt Chad.
Damn.
He's on them snacks, Bad Chad. He's on that snacks.
Oh man, so we got the battles of the doping agency from Mexico to Russia.
Pretty much. Nah, Matt Chad's joking, bro. But he's always joking about that shit.
I know, Rob G's cool, man.
Go ahead, Shelmore. You bet.
Hey, Deuce.
Handle it,
Why don't you wait till we talk about basketball, man? Shut the fuck up with that bullshit.
Right. And
when basketball comes on, you can pop on. When we talking boxing, just don't pop on.
Tell Kawhi Leonard to get his ass off the bench, man, with all these excuses not playing games.
Low management in the 3rd game of the season. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. Paul George gonna win the championship this year. That's hypothetical like a motherfucker, Deuce. Paul George
low management in the 3rd game of the season, Mark Nash. Come on now.
Come on,
already?
Man. He said he got his chips, he got his money, and his ring.
Hey, Pluto, look at you. Look at Steve.
I know. I mean, he Steph sounds like a smart dude, bro. So I knew he was gonna catch me on that.
Yeah. Boxing Scott in the building. He said, "Does the Zurdo win raise Canelo's stock?" because people were saying he was overhyped. What do y'all think?
I'm not sure how he means over raise Canelo's stock in what sense.
I'm confused because Canelo.
They say he's saying because Canelo in the fight did better than Zurdo did. Does that raise Canelo's stock? No, because he lost. It doesn't matter how good you did or what you did. You lost.
As far as between the two of them, I guess Canelo's still a pound for pound fighter. Yeah, that's all it is.
I ain't hear the rest of what Shelton was saying. HOD.
No, what I said was it doesn't matter. You lost. If you lose by 1 or you lose by 100, you lost. It doesn't matter. Still lost.
Go ahead, H. Let me hear what you were saying. And then
I guess then it comes down to who is the greater loser between the two. Whose stock is higher because of it. So then Canelo's stock is higher.
Nobody's the greater loser.
HOD, I didn't hear you because Sheldon came in over you. What you said?
I'm saying that it comes down to who's the greater loser between the two against Bivol, and so Bivol Zurdo lost a lot worse, so that makes Canelo's stock higher than his. And
but I'm with Shelton though. A loss is a loss, you know. It is what it is, bro.
Canelo's
if you lose by 1, Mark, if you lose by 1 or 100, you lose. It doesn't matter who lost worse. You still fucking lost.
Right. We just gonna fire the coach on if we lost by 100. Though.
Exactly. That part.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna fire a lot of people. A lot of people gonna lose their job. Somebody said for what 175 isn't your weight class. Canelo actually. They said drop your belts. 68 is packed with smoke and possibly an upward trend with Jamal Charlo coming up. Oh, whatever.
Oh man, he's gonna get.
Stop protecting Bivol, bro. Stop protecting Bivol.
That dude is gonna get knocked out. I got money Canelo beating the heck out of Charlo.
Yeah. Be like Shelton. If he wants it so bad, put him in there.
Look, even the dog is barking at that.
Shut up. Shut up.
The white folks gonna come take your dog. You that on camera. They come take your dog.
Well, yeah. If he God body knows if he becomes undisputed, I think it puts him in the top 20 of light heavyweights. Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it puts him in the top 20 if he becomes undisputed. But he's not in the top 5 or top 10. No, there's too many guys.
At the end of the day, the Canelo fight's a bigger money fight for Bivol.
That's what he was saying at the end of the fight. It's up to what his team says.
Anybody, so
exactly.
It's a bigger money fight for anybody. So, yeah.
Now,
so he doesn't want it. That's why he kept on saying, "I hope my team listens to me. It's not my decision. My team, so it's all of us who make a decision. But I hope my team listens to me because he doesn't want to."
He knows what he wants. He knows what he wants. He
wants legacy.
He want to get his ass kicked by a midget. That's what he wants.
Nah, he wants legacy. I respect that.
He wants legacy. He ain't worried about Canelo. He'll fight
Canelo and better be like really. Is there that much of a difference of scariness?
Y'all talking over each other. I can't hear everybody.
I'm just saying, fighting better be is lesser scarier than fighting Canelo. You know what I mean?
No, hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
He ain't ducking either one. It's he's going for legacy.
Canelo. He's ducking Canelo. He thinks Canelo's scary.
If I could take a choice, I'm taking Canelo all day and twice on Sunday.
I wish Crawford had the same acumen that this man has, wanting to take less money for undisputed.
Who?
And I wish Bivol would listen to you, Shelton.
What are y'all talking about? I'm confused.
I'm just saying, Bivol would rather take less money to fight for undisputed than having a big fat paycheck versus Canelo.
Oh.
So I wish Crawford had the same mentality.
But he's not going to get a big fat paycheck against Canelo.
Yes, he is. He'll probably make $10 million on that fight.
That's only if he really doesn't want to fight him.
He's going to make $10 million.
No. You didn't listen to the post-fight, Kuro. He said, I'll accept what I took this time. No, he said, I'll accept what I took this time. But if we fight again, I want to be treated like a champion.
No, exactly. You're just proving my point. He literally wants to outprice himself so they'll go somewhere else.
No, that's not outpricing himself. He took the low end to get this fight. He took the low end. He only gave $3 million. He took the low end to get this fight.
You do not play the ducking game with this man. This man fought Canelo the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, which fight?
He's not taking $3 million again to beat that dude's ass. He want money this time. I'll beat his ass again, but I need some money this time.
You can only demand what you're worth.
He's worth whatever Canelo's willing to pay him because Canelo's the one that needs to fight. He already whooped Canelo's ass. He don't need to fight Canelo.
I hear you, but you have to be reasonable. Like
he is being reasonable.
No, he's not.
Wait, Puro, you're not being reasonable. You have to be reasonable.
No. You won't let me finish. You won't let me finish my point.
You don't need to fight that man again.
I'll let you go after that.
Can I finish my point? Finish my point.
One at a time. Go ahead. Let him finish this sentence, man. Go ahead, Puro.
I'm just saying, Shelton, is that I'm saying that you can't. Obviously, you can't like lowball the dude, but you like this is a business at the end of the day. It's kind of like almost the same. It's similar situation as Bud Crawford and Spence. Like they have to be reasonable in their demands. Doesn't matter if they already kicked the guy's ass or they're barely fighting for the first time. Bivol does not bring a lot to the table. Yes, he has the leverage that he already beat Canelo once and he's the title holder, but he still has to be negotiate within reason, because at the end of the day, they still have to make money. The people putting up the money still have to make money out of this.
Well, maybe Canelo has to make less money to give money to him so he could get what he wants, which is a chance to try to get his respect back. So in other words, instead of making 40, 50 million like he did with Plant, because what did Plant bring to the table so much when he already got it? You know, we already saw what he was. So this guy.
I understand.
So if instead of making 40 million, you know, to take he's gonna have to probably take 30 or 25 so he could put part of his money in the pot for this guy because he wants Bivol. Bivol don't want him.
I get that, but the thing is like when you're talking about money, you can only leverage what you got. So like literally, a lot of like money, a lot of like demand for this fight on Bivol's end, he just doesn't bring it. He's just not that popular. He doesn't have.
My man, you look how bad you want the fight. I'd rather have him go against better beats.
But I want it for Canelo on
Canelo
side.
wants it for him.
Yeah, I understand this, but the thing is that like Shelton was saying, Bivol wants to be paid properly, right? But the thing is, you can't outprice yourself either, because like literally you're being unreasonable, because you're like they have to make enough to pay your salary. You unfortunately are not.
I just said
are not bringing that fan base.
Canelo takes a pay cut to give him out of his purse so he can make the fight.
Canelo already took a pay cut in the first Bivol fight.
Then he needs to take a pay cut in the second fight if he wants to fight. How bad do you want to get your rematch? Because I don't need you. You need me.
Less than 15 million, bro. And he's already been taking pay
whatever
cuts.
Whatever it means to you. Whatever it means to you to get back in the ring with me, you take that. Because I don't need you. I already beat you.
Yeah, but the thing is, no, I understand. I mean, like you guys,
and it can't be at 168. That talking point of Chris Mannix throwing the 168, that's being pushed by Eddie Hearn, because that's what they want to try to make it at 168. Bullshit. It's got to be at 175.
Go ahead, Puro.
No, I'm good, Mark. I'm good. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
Anyway, you're right.
No, I don't really mind. I always get cut off, bro, but it's cool. I'm good.
Mike James says your point is null and void, Puro. The motherfucker gonna get beat up again if they come with the correct paper. He said they out. Come with the correct.
It sounds like a duck to me, Michael James.
But I'm just curious. Like, so he's the winner, but you want him to acquiesce again? Like you said, just treat me like the champion.
No. But why are we saying that he acquiesced the first time? I'm not understanding.
He did.
Canelo was to draw, and Canelo was to draw, but this time he beat the guy. Like I don't expect him to get, more than Canelo, and I don't expect it to be 50-50, but it got to be a little closer than that. If not, they can't do 50-50 with him.
No, I mean, I think, yeah, that's cool, especially because like you guys were saying with the great points that Canelo is really the one that wants this fight. But at the end of the day, like he can't ask for like 45 or 50 or anything like that, because Canelo
I threw out 10 million, Puro. I threw out 10 million. I think that would be a fair amount.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds fair to me. You know, at the end of the day, like
who am I to say what's his price, right? I mean, I'm kind of ignorant myself of saying it.
I've been trying to get this out. Does everybody remember what Bivol got paid the first fight?
$3 million.
$3 million. So okay, so yeah. So I don't know what the like I said, I haven't done the research, like how much, like, or how they even come to that number and say, okay, this is adequate. You get what I'm saying? But I'm assuming since like he took a risky fight in fighting Canelo, and they paid him $3 million, which isn't a whole lot that like I wonder what his old purses were.
Well, I'm gonna put this. So that means that in the last fight there was a total purse of 18 million.
Yes.
So then
Guaranteed.
I say 10 and 8, and let's keep it going.
So 10 for Canelo and 8 for Bivol?
No, the other way around.
Yeah, that he won't take that.
Okay. Then good luck.
I wouldn't say he won't. I mean, for me, I don't really care. It's their money at the end of the day.
He's got enough money to. That's what I'm saying, man.
Because I don't want to be like that dude that like I don't really care about their money, but I just want them to make it. I don't want the money to.
He's already starting to make more money outside of boxing than he does in boxing.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I just don't want the money to get in the way. That's the only reason I bring it up.
But I'm gonna say this, Budo. I think by majority,
yes, sir.
By majority, the boxing pugilist fans, just in general, would rather see him fight Better Beef.
No, I would love to see Better Beef, but it's the politics, bro. You know.
Okay, no. I'm just saying, as just what fight do we rather see? I think by far everybody would rather see Better Beef versus Bivol.
Yeah. I think I couldn't argue too much on that point. Yeah.
Nick Rich said so. She says so. It's a duck if he won't take small change from a dude that he's already beaten. Make it make sense, bro.
I was joking about the ducking, by the way. I don't care if they pay him $100 million. I don't want Canelo's side or Bivol's side to outprice themselves where the fight never gets made. I want to see the rematch. That was my whole point.
Hey, this is the first time I just noticed you said she. Nick Rich is I didn't know.
I always thought Nick Rich was she. My bad, Nick Rich. My bad.
Yeah, I didn't know that either, man. I don't
know who that person is. Who that person is. Sorry.
My apologies Nick if I've ever said Nick he. Rich. I don't know.
No. My apology if I said she and it's a he. Like my bad.
It's a woman. It's a woman. I've seen.
Oh, so it's a woman.
Talk to us. Yeah. Cool. She's
Hola, Nick.
When we were talking about the Crawford contract and the lawsuit, she put up and did a contract reading and breakdown and explain some of the legalese in that. You know, cool sister. Shout out to her.
Okay, that's probably why I said she. Then I probably just knew it. Because I saw that or something.
Ty said, "Who won?" Bivol dominated.
Bivol easily.
Yeah, won damn near every round except like 2 or 3 to me. Really about 2. He said talks about money for 10 minutes. Say I don't care about money. Okay.
All right.
Well,
you don't know about boxing, and you're on a boxing channel, bro. So there it is.
There you go. It's all good. Legacy versus prize fight theory. No one cares about what fans think, or we would have gotten Spence versus Crawford. Shout out to the boxing.
Right, Scholar. Right.
Texas in the building, man. Texas, man. Shout out to Boxing Scholar and everybody from Texas. She said, "Yeah, I'm a woman. It's Nikki Rich."
Oh wow, we seen Nick.
Rich, my girl. What's happening, girl? Hey man, what channel is that fucking Morel fight coming on? Anybody know?
Showtime. Not a flower answer.
$79.99 pay Shelton.
Man, nobody paying for that bullshit.
No, it's our regular Showtime.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I was about to say, I gotta pay for that shit. Oh my god,
nobody gonna pay for David Morel. Nobody knows that dude.
But he's good, Shelton. No, I think he's good. I think he's good.
Who the fuck
I agree.
is he?
Nobody knows him. Yeah, I agree.
That motherfucker got 7 fights.
El mejor Bivol.
Right.
Yeah, shout out to Jose.
He's saying the best is Bivol.
Facts.
Yeah. He did his thing, man. He definitely got a vote for fighter of the year. Definitely got a vote.
He gets my vote. I don't even right now. As of right now, he gets my vote.
Not anymore, Uppercut. He's not on that 10-fight deal anymore. He hasn't been on that deal for a long time.
What you talking about? Elaborate.
Oh no, he's talking. He was saying that that Canelo was on that 10-fight deal that he signed originally when he was with Golden Boy, but I was just telling him that he's not on that deal anymore.
All right, we got 115 viewers and 46 likes, man. Y'all smash the like button. Appreciate it.
Let's go, people, man. Let's close the live chat and just hit the like button real quick. 2 seconds.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it's free, man. It don't cost you nothing. Shit.
Small hats.
If you that goddamn busy, you shouldn't be listening to this shit no way.
A bunch of small
Mark could do
heads.
his own promotion. Fuck that.
Right. Somebody Bivol had less fights than Zurdo Shelmore. Fought better competition, arguably too, though. What do you say today? You said I don't get the significance.
What
of
the
that.
fuck is he talking about? What is that about?
Yeah, I don't get the significance of that. Shout out to the boxing scholar. Elaborate for me, bro. Elaborate and let me know what you mean.
Yeah, elaborate.
That he had less fight than Zurdo, but he's 10 times the fighter is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he's trying to. I think he's trying to say is like traditionally, like a fighter isn't this good with so few fights. You know, we're starting to see that change a whole lot.
No, man, Jake Paul got a few fights. He's pretty damn good.
Look at him, cut that out.
Mark is just trying to trigger me. I ain't gonna let him.
No, I'm serious though. But guys, like it's like T.O. they don't have a lot of fights, and he's pretty damn good.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's
have a lot of fights, pretty damn good.
The way I see boxing is just that's very uncommon.
Yeah.
No,
Josh
but
Taylor
I was-
became
if
undisputed
he's
with
talking
less
about
than
my
20 fights
comment-
too.
If he's talking about my comment, it's the same goes for Josh Taylor. It's the same goes for Teofimo Lopez. Nobody knows who the fuck they are. Nobody knows them.
I'm not gonna bite that because
Go for
I'm not
it.
gonna bite that.
We got a show to do.
Nobody
AJ.
knows them.
We got a show.
Don't nobody know who the fuck David Morrell is. Nobody knows.
He's good.
No, David Morrell. That's and unfortunately he's fighting in Minnesota too.
Yeah, nobody knows that dude.
What?
And I never called David Morrell a bum. What the fuck are you talking about? I said he got 7 fucking fights. That's what he got. 7 fights. Nobody knows him. Nobody knows Teofimo Lopez. Nobody knew Zurdo Ramirez with 44
That's
fights.
not true about it.
Nobody
As many
knows
people
any of
saw
these dudes, really.
the numbers viewed for Teofimo versus Tomato Can Campa were the same as undisputed Devin Haney. So I don't know what we're talking about.
Nobody knows him either. HLD.
Yeah, that doesn't say too much.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to throw
I
shit
know,
out
I know,
there. I'm
I
just
know.
trying to
Yeah,
throw shit
nobody
out
knows him either. Nobody knows Devin
He
Haney
was
is.
good, man. He was gonna be champ again. Y'all heard it first.
That's what kills me. These motherfuckers act like you walk down the street and say Devin Haney and somebody know who the fuck you talking about.
Facts.
Nobody knows it, dude.
Nobody knew who Zurdo was, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know these dudes. If you're not a hardcore boxing fan, you have no idea who any of these motherfuckers are.
Facts.
And then in regards to what the women have done this year, a lot of people know these women.
Yeah, maybe.
No, they stepped up their game. There's a lot of people that are more intrigued. The fan base has grown more on the female side than on the men's side.
Okay. I could dig that.
Is what I'm trying to probably.
Nobody knows them either. I mean, nobody knows any of them fuckers, man. If Carissa Shields was a man, she'd be on the fucking lead.
Man, don't do that, man. Don't talk about my sexy girl like that, man.
She
But
would.
check
If
it
she
out,
was
though.
a man, excuse me. If Carissa Shields was a man, she'd be on a Weeds box. She'd have commercials all over the place. A two-time gold medalist. She's a 2-time gold medalist, 3-division undisputed champion, and nobody outside of boxing knows who the fuck she is. Tell me I'm lying.
Shit, they came out to see it though in the UK though, right? They had
Tell me I'm lying, Mark.
So,
Yeah, but
that's
you
the
know what?
thing.
Her mouth also gets her in trouble a lot too.
Tell me I'm lying, though, Mark. She's
That's
a
why
2-time
don't
gold
get-
medalist,
She don't get sponsored.
2-time gold medalist, 3-division undisputed champion, and nobody knows who the fuck she is out of boxing. Am I right or wrong?
They know her.
You're
man.
right.
They
You're
know
right.
her in
You're
combat,
right.
bro.
Who knows her? Who knows her?
Shit, she went over to the MMA and got a deal over there.
Outside of the fight game, who knows her? How many commercials she got? How many endorsements she got?
I don't know.
Nobody
In that
knows
sense,
who
I
the
get
fuck
that.
she is.
But because of her 2 gold medals and her 3 undisputed and her last fight, I could arguably say more people have seen her in the world than most of our American fighters here.
Oh, she got.
See-
She does have a couple endorsements. She got one with Audi, the cars, and she has one with Powerade. I don't see those commercials, but
I ain't never seen that shit on TV ever.
No wonder I don't want to buy Powerade.
maybe it's in print. Maybe it's a print magazine. But yeah.
I just-
Shit, I don't know where it's at. I ain't seen it.
I just did a Google. It's a 60-second commercial for Audi. You can tell I don't have one, right? Yeah. So
All you gotta do, if you think I'm wrong, anybody in the chat, walk through the mall and ask people who's Clarissa Shields. They'll tell you I don't fucking know.
But see, here's the thing. I think that is attributed to that boxing in the United States of America is not a popular sport. So like,
It's
why
not.
would they know? Who
It's
these
not.
people are?
It's not. It's not.
Nah, I would say it's the dying. It's just they just don't watch it. Like there's just not a lot of people that watch or are interested in boxing.
That means dying.
Okay.
It's not growing.
It's not growing here in the United States.
Right. That's what you started your reference to here in the United States.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But like all the fighters that we've been talking about, like except for like maybe like Zurdo or whatever, like most of them are American. That's why they're not popular, because Americans don't know who the hell they are.
And don't care.
Exactly. But also that it's horrible promotion. I think these promoters are doing a horrible job in promoting any fighter, not just an American fighter. I don't think Canelo's big because, like, oh my God, Golden Boy promoted him so well. Canelo's big because he has a fan base that is gonna rock with him regardless. Is gonna watch his fights regardless. You know, he's just now big globally because he's been in big fights. You know, he has those endorsements. Literally, he's one of the most influential people in the world. But that wasn't because of his promoter, Canelo.
What? Most influential? Nigga, he ain't Barack Obama. None shit. Get out of here.
Well, let me. Well, that's the thing though, because like, who do you consider an influential person globally?
Manny Pacquiao.
If you're talking about the world of sports, is one thing.
Why?
Manny Pacquiao.
Yes. Why?
Because of what he's done, his philanthropy work. He was actually voted in office. I think that means something. He's a global icon, man. And he actually ran for office. He's in the movies. He's their version of Michael Jordan, Beyonce, Elvis, all in one, bro. Like he's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's singing, like he does. He's like. Oh, let me turn this down. Turn it on. So I guess Showtime they replaying the Jake Paul shit right now and Anderson Silva before the Morrell fight. Is that what's going on?
That's what they do the week before when they have a pay-per-view. They replay it on the subscription.
You make Jake Paul on right now? I gotta go, fellas.
All right, bro.
He's stupid. He clowning.
I was joking.
Hey, but look, influential people. The last influential boxer that I can remember,
Ali?
Probably Ali.
I'm going to say Mike Tyson was influential.
Now you know Canelo Alvarez.
Mike Tyson was influential, not in the most highly ways, but he was influential.
Facts.
Mike Tyson was a global icon, and he was influential. You know, he was kind of the epitome of the hip hop era. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the people that helped put hip hop on.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, yeah, it was. Yeah, absolutely, he was. But are we talking about like in the positive note? No, but he was.
Oh, influential? No, he wasn't nowhere. Nobody.
Not positively, but he was influential.
I've never seen anybody as influential since Ali, and nobody's been that influential. Ali influenced a whole generation of people.
Yo, when Ali walked out on the 96 Olympics.
Yeah,
and when he came out, yo, that was like damn. And my mama, you know, he already been retired 30 years and shit, or 25 years.
Right.
You know, I don't know if it was on. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Salute to the panel.
This show that...
Let me get it in. Salute to the panel. And
let Pure finish your sentence real quick, and I will jump right back to you. Go ahead, Pure. Finish your sentence.
Oh, sorry. No, I don't know if I was on this panel or another panel that, like, I don't know if you guys knew that Canelo was just became the most influential Latin or I forgot how they put it, Hispanic or Latin sportsman in the world, and not just influential in sports, but like influential in social media and obviously in his sport. I forgot what categories. I don't know if I told you guys that.
Nah.
You would have had to tell me that because I had no idea.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I had no day either. Go ahead, Detroit. My bad.
Detroit
Just say, what's happening? What's happening? People's families back in the neighborhood again. You dig? And I say I got to give a big shout out to Andre Darrell. He just stopped this boy. Y'all was going in on other topics. I'm sitting here in the back listening and looking at Showtime Street, but he just stopped this boy.
You talking about Anthony Darrell?
Huh?
Talking about Anthony Darrell?
No, Andre.
His brother.
Oh, Andre. His brother. Yeah.
I thought he was damn near retired.
I did too.
I didn't know that nigga still fighting. What's up, Max? Max said, "Where's the link?" There you go.
What up, Max? Yeah, he came back at light heavyweight and he looking good.
Okay.
Did he get hit? That's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, he did get hit. And
the jaw held up.
Held up.
All right, shit. Maybe that extra weight is good for him then.
Yeah, he needed it. But I'm happy as hell for it. That's my guy. But go ahead on with the conversation.
Did you see the fight? Did you see Bivol versus Ramirez?
Yeah, man. Zurdo, he a bum. I picked Bivol to win last night.
Man, he a bum.
Well, he ain't a bum. He was outboxed. He was out skinned.
Bumish.
But he looked like a bum tonight.
Damn.
It showed that it was levels. And he was
Now,
not
I
on
can't
Bivol's level.
disagree with that, Mark. I can't disagree with that 1 second. He looked like a bum tonight. He did.
I done seen him in a couple other fights where he didn't look like a bum. But tonight, Bivol made him look like a bona fide bum. You understand?
Shelton got $200 on it that he's a bum.
Shout out to Mick. Shelton, I'm gonna mute you when you're not talking, man. You got that smoke alarm beeping. Go ahead, Mix.
Yo, what's good? Hey, man, Zurdo looking same old story. Pressure fighters can't fight off the back foot, bruh. Seen that shit time and time again in boxing, man. Dudes that are used to being the dude walking dudes down don't know what it's like to be on the opposite end of that shit. And I think Bivol been impressing me, bro. Like I wasn't really too high on him, but after these last two performances, I mean his distance and his footwork are very underrated, I think, man. And man, he's nice, bro. But I don't know about that if he fights Better Beef though, man, because that's a whole different monster.
It definitely is. I do not expect him to win fucking with Better Beef.
Hey, and for the record again, that women's fight was fucking trash.
Here you go with your bullshit, man.
Bro, you know, come on now.
I ain't watching.
Yo, Jessica McCaskill look trash, bro. She look garbage, bro. No, she didn't even look like an elite fighter. Like the jab, she was lunging with the jab, like too much fat on those hooks when she was throwing the right hook, and it was just the right hand. It was just wild and it was sloppy. Those loopy shots, man. That shit she was doing when she was bending down, thinking the girl was gonna stop. She was like this bent down, trying to pop the girl just bang, 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 ping ponging on her ass. And she had this big ass golf ball on her forehead. I think that came from a headbutt though, but oh my god, she was just pillar to post. She couldn't do. She knew she had lost that fight before they even said the scorecard.
Well, Karma caught up to her for talking all that shit about the other female fighters.
Oh, she was talking shit about.
Hey, she was talking shit about Serrano, Shields, Taylor.
Let me hear that.
I don't know what the fuck y'all saw, man. I thought she looked like Savannah Marshall in there tonight.
Trash, bro.
What happened to my homegirl, bro?
She called Serrano, Shields, Taylor. She was talking to you know, calling them that they're fake, unknown, protected, untested fighters and shit.
Wow.
Yeah, Karma don't lose, he fights, bro.
So they all of them are laughing their asses off. Huh?
Hey, but you know, all bullshit aside, HLD, Chantel Cameron just whooped her motherfucking ass.
Oh, she did. She did like a Bivol type of performance. Like, you know, she was outboxing. The thing is that McCaskill, she's a brawler. She never was a polished boxer. She never was. And then she's old too. I mean, you know, so there's you know, these new women are more skilled.
Yeah,
she's
a brawler. She was never skilled.
She's around the Rousey. She's from that generation of when Ronda Rousey first came along. But then the new women, they polished their game better, and that's what she's
she's a typical female fighter. They're subpar.
Really?
We've had this discussion before.
No,
like
she's an iPhone 1, and
bro,
these new women are iPhone 14s.
There's only like 5 women fighters worth watching, probably in the world, bro. Like everyone else is just like, eh.
I disagree. There ain't none.
Damn, I was stretching it by 5, bro.
Nah, man, y'all fought with that bullshit.
Get out here. I'm gonna let y'all click on that. I'll be back. Y'all are slanted.
No, that's bullshit. I'm not gonna stand by that bullshit.
It's just like Shields, and that's it.
I just thought she was better. You know.
Yeah, I only watch Clarissa Shields personally, and Serrano's pretty cool. Serrano and Katie Taylor kind of they be chunking them and shit, but yeah, it's not a lot of good. Because even like the last card with what was it, the Bumgarner shit? That shit wasn't a good fight either. That shit sucked too.
That one.
It wasn't. Tell him, Max.
It wasn't, but there's only been 2 fights this entire year that I was like, yeah, I'm pumped to want to see them, and they were both female cards. No other fight was I like, all right, I can't wait. None. They sold it properly, and they made, and yeah, I was ready to watch it, weeks before even they came out. So I don't know other fight that I was like, yeah, I'm down to want to see this. I can't wait. They were the only 2 the only 2 cards that I was up for. Were those 2 female cards?
You can't really listen to Max because he thinks Jake Paul is a real fighter.
Yeah, he's more. Hey, he'll knock out all them females.
I mean,
that's true.
Well, no shit.
Hey,
I mean, no shit, man.
But Jake Paul is a real fighter. He got a boxing license, homie.
That's all you need. Sanctioned bout with a boxing license. He's ranked too.
Mark, you lucky. I like you, bro.
Hey, but look, let's not be too hard on the women though, because it's not their fault that they're 3rd-class athletes, because it's just the way their body's made up. You feel me? It's not their fault.
I'm telling you, you know what I get out of Max? Max is a Kyrie Irving, Kanye West.
Yo, y'all are yelling over each other. Your headphones in. That shit is loud in my ears. I need y'all to stop yelling over each other.
Let me get my 2 cents if I may. I'm getting the vibe. I'm getting the vibe from Max that he's a Kanye West.
That shit is loud as fuck.
Kyrie.
Got to keep that phone still. If not, keep it muted while you moving around, bro. That shit is too loud. I can't take it, y'all. That shit is too loud in my ear. Please. Go ahead, HOD. If y'all not talking,
I'm just. I already said it 3 times. I don't know how many times. I'm just saying that Max always want to be throwing these ultra jabs out there, kind of sounding like bipolar Kanye West and Kyrie Irving.
Hey, just stop me when I'm lying.
Finish what you were saying, HOD. Go ahead.
That's all I gotta say.
Go ahead, Max.
Call him 3rd-class.
I was just saying, just stop me when I'm lying, though. I know it's a hard truth to put out there because people get their feelings in a bunch, but it's like we're physically not made the same, bro. So when it comes to athletic prowess, like men are always going to be the better athlete. It's not, and therefore we're going to be better at sports, and we're usually better technically too because this is our shit, bro. So it's like it's nothing wrong with it. It's like they're giving it their best shot. They're trying their hardest. They're getting in the ring and doing whatever they call boxing, and it's just like it's not as good. It's not their fault. They're trying their best. So shout out to all the women trying. I'm sorry you'll never be men, but y'all keep it up, man. You might get somewhere.
Yo, man, that same argument say you'll never be a woman.
And at this point, we're gonna move the conversation forward, y'all. Let's move the conversation forward.
Stupid.
Mick's trying to change the conversation because women versus men. I don't care about that shit, and I don't really want to go there. I know how you feel.
No comparison. Women are women, men are men.
Yeah, we're talking about the fights that happen, and we're not talking about men fighting women and women fighting men. We're not even talking about that.
Maybe Max watches the transgenders on the female side. Okay, I get it.
Maybe you watch Ike Turner movies. I don't know, but we ain't gonna talk about.
Hey, the trans dominate women's sports too.
That's my point. That's why that's.
Max is trying to get y'all worked up, and it worked. Y'all started screaming. I started screaming like, "Stop yelling!" Y'all niggas hurt me.
Fucking Max.
These earphones.
Max is being Max.
It is loud, bro. Max hatred of women makes me think he likes boys, according to Reggie Owens.
Oh, so he's calling him an AJ? Oh, damn, man. That's
hold on. I don't hate women.
I got a gay cousin.
Women.
He's nice.
I love women. I just don't think they're good athletes.
Okay, so what? Let's move forward. Like we know that. We talking about the main fight. Like the guys fought. Like you don't have to bring them up.
I was
Just
talking about the undisputed championship. My bad, bro.
talk about these guys that was fighting. Then Bivol versus Ramirez. What you think of that? Is Bivol just that good, or is Zurdo overrated?
I think it's a mix of both.
Zurdo fought like a girl, I think, according to Max.
Go ahead, Max. Go ahead. A little bit of both. Go ahead.
No, I think it's a little bit of both. Cause like I said, I think Bivol's distance and footwork is nice. He's rarely in a bad position. If he is, he's not there for long. I think Zurdo don't know how to fight off the back foot. He's used to pressure people and having them back up, and I think he looked very uncomfortable going backwards. The same way Wilder did when Fury did it to him. Same way, Tyson did what Lennox did to him. When you got someone that's been used to doing one style their whole life, majority of their life, and they got to switch it up, they don't know what to do. And he had his moments, and he still didn't press forward. There was times when Bivol was letting him try to get off, and he still wouldn't do it. So maybe Bivol's stronger than what he looks like. I mean, he's obviously not like a one punch knockout hitter, but he seems to have enough strength to keep these pressure dudes off of him and even go backwards themselves. So I don't know, man. But against Beterbiev, I don't see it happening unless he waits like another 2 or 3 years.
That I agree with you, Uppercut TV. Katie and Amanda was a good fight.
Yeah, damn good fight.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that too.
Go ahead, Detroit.
No, I said I agree with Uppercut and LHD. My locked and loaded, ready to go, Latino brother. Damn, Max, where you go? That motherfucker.
Where we at on that Showtime card? Anybody know where we at? How far are we from the?
Has it even started yet?
Well, the undercard did.
I saw some prelims.
Get ready.
So it's on right now. Because
well, shit, yeah, it's probably started at 9 o'clock. It was 8:58.
I'm gonna check because I want to watch it.
Yeah, I saw them prelims. Yeah, earlier. The prelims was pretty damn pretty good. Saw the prelims earlier. Yeah, man, my bad, y'all. I ain't mean to tell you, scream at y'all, man, but that shit was loud in my ear. That shit was hurting, bro. Even when I turned it down. Somebody said, "Mix be like I love women." Also mix. Those are third class whores.
Scholar, man.
Yo, Mike from Boston in the building. He said Bivol is top 3 pound for pound. I gotta put a case on that. I don't know about top 3. He
look good, man.
He look good. I don't know if he's top 3 pound for pound.
Top 3. That's
he look good. Reach. He look good.
Boston Scholar said Zurdo fight excellent off the back foot. He just couldn't handle Bivol's speed. I totally disagree there. I didn't think he fought excellent at all tonight. Not the front foot, not the back foot. I didn't think he fought excellent off the back foot. Anybody agree with the Boxing Scholar on that?
I think what Scholar's trying to say is that he's capable and he's shown it in other fights. It's just in this fight. I agree. I agree with you guys. I just didn't see what I've seen in previous fights. That's what's perplexing, you know. But credit to Bivol, though.
Yeah, all the credit to Bivol, because Zurdo did not look like his normal self at all tonight.
I think mostly of everything, it was the underrated power that he felt from Bivol that held him from opening up, because his knee got buckled in the second. He like, damn. So he knew he couldn't just open up because he knew he could get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, he was forced to look that way. He had no answer for anything that Bivol was doing. He had no answer for it.
Yep.
Uppercut TV. Okay, top 10. Nobody's gonna dispute that. But top 5, you gotta relax.
Yeah, I don't have one, but if you just ask me, top 10 fighters in the world, I put them in the top 10.
Frank from the Bay, what up, family?
What's up, Marky Nash?
What up, Frank?
I mean, Marky Nash. I'm Marky Nash.
Okay, my bad. M man. M Dash.
It's Mark Nash.
What's my boy? What's his name? Oh boy, be pulling up calling me Mark Nasty. I'm like, hey, your mama nasty. Nigga.
Okay, I ain't calling no man Mark Nasty.
Hey, I was like, you stop flirting with me, nigga. That's gay. Don't be up there.
Damn, Mark, let him live.
What's his name? Ben Isn't Real. Shout out to Ben Isn't Real. Mark Nasty. Talk to me, Frank. What do you think of the fights, man?
Oh man, it was such a wash. It was embarrassing. I can't believe Zurdo just. You know what? But I had said that before. He has a lot of JoJo in him. Anybody ever seen JoJo Diaz or Rocky Warriors, they're just maddening to watch sometimes. It was brutal. Yeah, Bivol. I mean, Bivol put on a master class. I mean, that's a master class. No clutching, no low blows, just pure boxing. He opened up when he had to. Thoroughly impressed. He's fighter of the year.
You got him fighter of the year?
He's fighter of the year, head and shoulders above any other fighter.
He beat the guy who was told he beat Zurdo.
Yeah, 44-0 undefeated champion.
And what he was champion 168 though, right? Not at 175.
No, but he's still a champion. I mean, we gave Haney credit for those champions, so
but these
we
two
have to
guys
put the same energy.
In weight though. He fought Canelo coming up in weight, fought Zurdo.
Yeah, but we gave Haney the same. That's what they gave him that credit for being ex-champions.
No, getting credit for being undisputed.
No. When he was making his name.
Oh, that according to some people, he ain't had no name until he beat undisputed. That's HODZ. He didn't give him no credit.
Well, no, when we count the pound for pound, we talk about how many champions you beat. That also counts. That's part of the criteria.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they go based on.
I didn't know that. Who is that? Who go off that based off how many champions?
Well, voters. I mean, every voter is going to have their criteria, just like when you judge a fight, right? Effective aggression.
Your mic is doing something. I don't know what you got going on with your friend. It's doing something.
It's right here. Effective aggression. You know, when you judge a fight, it just depends what you put first. What is your criteria for pound and judging a fight?
Like I said, with Ring Magazine, they clearly stated it's based on performance and resume. Nothing about belts.
Hey, well,
the resume is based on level of competition, right?
Right, that's what they mean by the resume. What's the level of competition? Not just if it's a popular name, but you know what you know the level of competition that the resume is, and then the performance that you had against them.
Yeah, and also being an ex-champion, just like Kambosos, when he fights next, he'll fight probably a guy coming up, but he'll still be considered a former. Well, he wasn't undisputed 3-belt holder. You know, he's an ex-champion, so you beat him. That's a notch on your belt.
We get what you're saying, Frank. As I'm thinking about it, shout out to Big Israel with the fake.
So yeah, Bivol is fighter of the year, hands down. No brainer.
I got him as fighter of the year, and probably second to that would be Bam if he wins his next fight.
That absolutely.
Detroit, they said "fuck you" talking. They just jumped right. He said, "Shout out to me." He said, "Fighter of the year." He just said, "What you talking about?" Go ahead, Detroit.
Nah, I'll say shout out to Big Israel with the fake Cash App scams. Just always in my Instagram. Who you shouting him out? I thought about that shit.
He be doing the Cash App scams.
Oh man, I had to delete it, man.
Nigga be like, "Send me $10. I'm gonna send you back $1,000." I'm like, "Yeah, right." You be doing that?
Yeah, he on that type of time.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, man.
You shouldn't have told me that, dog. Why did you tell me that? You told the wrong person that. Why would you tell me that? You know I'm gonna kill him with that one.
Kill him, man. As soon as I see him over here, I'm on his ass, man.
All right, Frank. So what's next for Zurdo? What's next for Ramirez?
For Bivol, I think you wait for a Canelo rematch.
Yeah,
and you take a better Biv if you can get it. Like he said, I mean, he said it without saying it, if it makes sense. I mean, he said there's what I want, but he has to talk to his team. So it looks like the most logical thing would be to aim for a couple stay busy fights and keep that Canelo as the ace in your pocket. Because he's just as big as a trophy as Canelo now.
Yo, they clowning y'all. Check my boy the Boston Scott. He said fight. He said fighter of the year. Y'all smoking Mr. Nice Guy weed. If you ever seen that.
Who's more? Who's a better fighter of the year?
Good question. Boston Scholar. He said if not him, then who? Good question.
I mean, you have to say it with your chest, right?
Hmm?
You have to say it with your chest.
Hey, Boston Scholar, you said say it with your chest, man. He want to know. He want to know if not Zurdo. I mean, or if not Bivol, then who? But look, I hate the fact that he was like, "This is what I want. I hope my team do." Yo, the team works for you though. I thought HLD, Frank, Detroit, don't they work for you?
It's a team effort. Everything is a team collective effort. It's not a dictatorship, and that's how a team works. It's not that they're like your employees. Everybody has a say if it's a proper team. Because if it's like everybody is a yes man, then you'll have like what Wilder has. It's not like that. In a proper team, everybody has a voice, and they collectively make a decision.
Well, you can say, if you're talking about fight of the year, you can say Usyk, but he got all his belts in one fight against the same guy. You can't say Haney, but he won undisputed against one guy. 2 fights against the same guy, but he did go out of the country to do it. But if you want to look at just quality of the fights and the opponents and the names, it's hard to go against Bivol because nobody knew who the fuck Kambosos was and nobody really cared. AJ is big overseas, but not that big here. So for America, fighter of the year, it'd have to be Bivol.
Hey, Mark Nash.
Talk to me.
I just sent you the bullshit on the graph.
All right, I'm gonna check it out. Hold on.
So when he jump on, you got it locked and loaded.
Oh man, let me see this shit.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy.
Let me see. Let me put it on the screen. Let me see. Let me see.
I know. No, when I went to click on the video, it deleted. I don't know how the fuck they be doing that if they got the timers on them.
Hey Frank, did I ask you what's next for Zurdo?
Yeah, geez, that's a tough one because I don't know. Do you start over? I mean, where does it go?
I said earlier that he'll do the relaunch of Sábado Gigante in Telemundo.
Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, you got to start somewhere.
I think he blow it up, man, and do some telenovelas. I'm not bullshitting about it, man. He seems to be a heartthrob over there in Mexico. So I mean, why not? I think he'll probably make as much money and not get his ass kicked around.
He checks all the boxes, but usually when the guys have to start over, it depends on if they're willing to fight off TV. Are they willing to take less money? Because he may have stipulations in his contract for minimums, but they're gonna have to start working that out again.
Yeah.
So if he goes if he wants to just jump right back in the fray, he's gonna have to take less, and he might not be willing to do that. If you understand what I'm saying.
Right.
Because the top guys, he's not going to be in the position. He's no longer in the position he is with that loss. He's a name, though. He's still a name. So he always has that. And he still, got Oscar in his corner. So who's in the position that, what was that guy who took a loss? Chris Colbert? Remember he lost to that Garcia guy?
Oh, yeah.
But he's still getting called out, like Frank. Like you're still a name at a point. It just depends. Do you want to start at ground A, which I suggest, fight off TV, maybe take some fights to just fix what you need to fix.
Well, if you come back strong like Blair Cobb did, right? He got embarrassed. Right? He got literally embarrassed. Okay. But then on his second fight, what'd he do, man? He fought what was it? Hooker, was it?
Yeah,
and phenomenal performance, phenomenal comeback. I mean, if he's able to do something like that, I think that puts him back kind of on the map. But he still got to work. He doesn't have enough tools in his toolbox, and the blueprint's already going to be there for people out there who want to beat his ass.
Yeah, but he's not shot. He's not a pushover by any means. Everybody wants to say, "Oh yeah, I was right about Bivol." It's like, no, it's not really that. Zurdo's still good. Like, you can't discredit and take away a win from Bivol by saying that you knew Zurdo was trash.
Is that there's levels? That's it. There's levels, and he's not at that level of Bivol.
No,
and by this point right now, he's not at the level of Better Reed.
That Zurdo's not the level of Better Reed?
No,
not yet. I mean,
I think Better Reed knocks him out. I think he would have knocked him out tonight.
You know what? Zurdo could be like, well, no, he didn't accomplish what Theo did. I don't know. It's probably an example someone can think of Zurdo, but he's not done. He's not washed.
No, he's not washed. He's still a young guy. What did you think about McCaskill and what's her name? Chantel? Chantel.
Well, listen to the hype. They said that it was going to be a brawl, but Chantel implied her boxing IQ for what, and just established the jab. And that girl had no answers. She was throwing and looking lost. Like literally, she would throw and her head was down, and that was it. she made Cameron look like Sweet Hands.
Yeah, right.
Like, damn. How bad?
But I like what she did at the end, man. I said a couple times already. At the end, she said, "So what's next?" They're like, "Well, when she came down to get my belts at 140, I want to go out to 147 and get her belts." That was cold, man. I was like, "Damn."
But the fight itself, I mean, it was very amateurish. No disrespect, but that McCaskill looked just amateur.
She always looks like that. She's just been fighting girls who couldn't fight as well as Cameron.
Right.
Yeah,
I think the game has surpassed her. The levels of these new women who come up, they're a lot better than the generation she's from.
Who have you been sparring if you look like that? You must have not bringing some higher guns.
But you gotta remember, bro, she's undisputed at 147, so whatever she's been doing been working.
Well, it didn't work today. In fact, whatever they did backfired.
Yeah, because the girl is longer, younger. The Caskill's 38. This girl's 30. She's longer, younger, and like HOD said, she's better. She's more schooled in the craft.
It looked like she never boxed before.
The Caskill comes from a generation where they just fought. They just got in there and winged it.
Say what you want about Zurdo, but he was boxing with the boxer, and they both looked like they were boxing. That did not look like boxing.
She's not a boxer. She's a winger. She just goes in there and throws punches. That's what she's done her whole career. She's 38 years old.
That's where her husband, he's like, he's been pushing. I don't think we should go to 3 minutes rounds because he knows his wife is gonna get her ass kicked even more.
Right.
We shouldn't do the three. Maybe.
I don't know if Frank ever watched her before, but if you've been watching her like we have for years, she looks like the same old Jessica McCaskill. Nothing changed.
I've seen her before, but you can't look that bad. I'm sorry, not at that level.
She looks a lot better as a commentator. I tell you that.
Yeah, she does. Because she looked that bad in the last fight.
Pathetic.
The fight where she made the girl quit on the stool, she looked the same way. It was nothing different tonight. Nothing different.
Yeah, well, it was an embarrassment.
For her? Yeah, she got embarrassed. She got beat up.
I mean, you'd have to. It looked like you never boxed before. Or what's those backyard brawls?
That's what she does. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
I've seen brawlers that can pull something out of their pocket. Recorded Mayorga was a brawler, but he could throw a jab. He could do stuff.
About for women, that's a man, bro. She's talking about women. I'm talking about women. That's
but you have to look like you actually been in the ring before.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Did Ronda Rousey look like she knew how to fight? No.
She's not a boxer.
No.
She's not a boxer.
No, you don't have to do that.
Wow.
She just ain't that good. She's not skilled. She's not very skilled.
But that's why I said, what was she doing in her camp? Or who is she sparring to look that bad?
Her husband's
whatever
her trainer.
She's doing, they're the undisputed champion at 147 pounds. So she's doing something right.
That makes no sense. You can't go up and fight another brawler and look that bad.
Well, that may go by to maybe a little bit what makes sense. Yeah, there isn't a lot of great fighters in women's boxing. So I mean, so if the competition is kind of weak at 147, well, that explains a lot of it.
Yeah, but when you're in a training camp, what are you looking at? And you've seen her look like this. What are you telling her? You can't say she was looking hot and peppering people and feel comfortable.
Her husband got her jacked up, feeding her bullshit.
She's 38 years old. She's been in the game over 15 years. At this point, there ain't shit you can tell her.
That's true.
Well, no, a lot of fighters have second, third careers.
Hers
You
is
know,
gonna be commentator.
Commentators. Yeah, that's about it.
You know, like I said, man, she talked a lot of shit about the other girls, talking about Clarissa, Taylor, Serrano. That they look amateur. They're protected. They look amateurish and shit like that.
Yeah,
Well,
and you showed up tonight and did worse than all of them.
but I'm saying the same thing about Zurdo. He showed up and looked awful. I mean, he had a few moments, but that's not due to the lack of whatever we're comparing to the fight to. That's just Bivol being that great of a fighter, and that's why he's
And that's
fighter
what
of
we're
the year.
telling you about Chantel Cameron. Chantel Cameron was levels above Jessica
No.
McCaskill. Levels above.
I didn't see that. It looked like someone that just didn't know how to fight in there.
which
It
made
literally looked like
Chantel look better. That's why.
It looked like backyard boxing. You can't tell me it didn't. I don't want to
bad.
be
It was bad. It was
undisputed
bad.
at this.
She looked bad.
I love the
thought Cameron
commentators.
was real good.
When
The
does Zurdo
commentators
ever
are trying to
look
cover her up. The commentators trying to cover. Well, she looks from the. She looks like a little off, and like this. Yeah, she looks old, and she's getting on class. That's what it is.
Yeah. Like Charles Barkley said, you don't get better as you get older. You just get older.
Right.
Perhaps. But the skill, even as you get older, your skills
She
should
never
probably
had
improve.
any. She
That's
never
for
had
sure.
any.
She was always a
She never
brawler,
had
Frank. She was
No,
like
what
a
I'm
very
saying
raw
is,
porter.
yeah. But take a fighter like Gotti. Like you can, as you get older, you go, okay, some things are slipping, so let me be a little more defensive. Let me switch something up.
She never had.
You don't
she
have
didn't
to
even have
switch it.
that.
You don't have to switch it up when it's working, bro.
She's
It
gotten
was
away
working
with it.
for
In
her
other words,
until tonight.
Right.
she's gotten away with it.
Hmm.
But at 38, bro, I'm sorry. I mean, do you see the the undercard that she had, bro? She looked like she's like one of those old men that they trying to keep their belly in and shit when they're about to fight and shit. She had them high guards on, bro. Like, damn.
Hmm.
Yeah, she should just go to commentate. Just talk boxing. You can talk boxing longer than you can fight.
Yeah, you see, look at her, look at her shorts, bro. She looked like she was wearing a barrel, man. She can't take punches, man, into the body. She's just an old cat, man. It's she's gonna cash out and give her undisputed belt to somebody else, and that's probably what's left in the tank for her.
Yeah, she's a financial advisor at some bank in Chicago, so she should go back to that. She probably makes more money doing that anyway.
Yeah, I just expected more. So maybe with me expecting more, just like I expected more from Zurdo than anything.
Yeah,
I did too. I
two
put
separate
money on the
things. But
motherfucker.
I always said that Bivol was gonna box his head off. I always
Yeah,
said
I
it.
expected more from Zurdo too. I put money on the motherfucker.
So much more. Jeez. Wasn't
Where's my
even
money?
competitive.
What you doing, Mark?
But he got outclassed.
I'm just-
Is that card on yet?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here. They just talking though. They just talking to Abner Mares. He there with his shades on. Probably gonna get his
Hey,
head.
Jake didn't look too bad. I was watching it.
Still too. Abner Mares. I'm looking at his face. This motherfucker looks fat.
Yeah, he fat. Shit, he ain't fighting right now.
Nah, he just fought not too long ago.
Yeah, he's about 155 pounds right now.
Hell
He damn
yeah.
sure ain't no 126.
Yeah, he done blew up already on 20 fights.
Hey Shelton, how you like that Showtime is putting their foot down on PBC and now they're making them squeeze these fights out. Now we got Frank Martin versus Michael Rivera. What you think
That's
of
a
that?
good fight.
That's a good fight.
That's a good fight. I like that fight.
Main fight or they on somebody's undercard?
It's gonna be in Minnesota, and I don't know if it's gonna be an undercard or something else yet. I can't give you an answer for that.
Yeah, that's a good fight. I like that.
But it's gonna be in Minnesota. I think the same place where we're seeing tonight's fight.
At the Armory, yeah, where they can sell out. Yeah.
Right.
Yo, Uppercut TV got me rolling, man. He been having the jokes all night. Him and the boxing scholar. He said, 35 of Zurdo's 44 wins must have took place at the local YMCA, y'all. Clowning. Lisa said Nick Rich, she smothers her own work like Porter. Man, I think Porter got good. Porter, I can't compare her to Porter. Porter has a way better boxing IQ from what I saw.
Well, Porter has better feet. Porter has better movement.
It's just her style. That's all. That when I say that is not to disrespect Porter's game. It's just that she's a brawler, and we know that's what we consider Porter to be. But Porter does have a lot more skills than
she reminded me of Vic Darchinian, if anything.
Yeah, perfect. That's perfect, brother. That's perfect right there. Vic Darchinian.
Like this.
Or Pitbull Cruz himself, man, just wailing. You know, that's what she does. She just wails.
Yeah, he's more accurate too, though. I can't put that on Pitbull. Jake Paul.
Vic was accurate with that right hand. Now Vic can knock your motherfucking ass in next week. He just couldn't do anything else.
Yeah, that's what he had. Lisa Bell, I was thinking of Wilder tonight when I saw her with the wobbly legs and haymakers. Somebody said there's too many undisputed champs to give it to Bivol, fighter of the year, y'all. You got Haney, you got Charlo that was this year. Who else fought this year? Usyk had a hell of a performance this year.
Yeah, but all these guys fought one guy.
But he only had one fight.
All these guys fought one guy. Even if they fought the same guy twice, they fought one guy. This guy beat a 44-year-old.
He's gonna have 3 fights.
And
he's gonna have 3 fights for 3 belts.
And he beat arguably the number 1 pound for pound. Because everybody thought Canelo was God. Except for me, of course.
If Bivol was to correct that English of his, he can become really, really popular.
I think he's getting popular now. Shout out Nathaniel Gallimore is in the ring right now on one of the undercards.
Nathaniel Gallimore fighting somebody? He back?
Yeah, he in the ring. Shout out to Jamaica. Got his Jamaican flag in there.
Who whooped his ass? Didn't that bum from ESPN whoop him? What's that bum's name? Belonga?
Oh man.
He's a bum.
What are you talking about, man? He knocked like a bunch of guys in a row, Mark Shelton. Come on, man.
All right, you put your money on Berlanga.
No, man. I'll put your money on Berlanga.
Hey, Berlanga, he's not that. I mean, come on, don't knock him yet.
No, he's not that good. He's not that good.
I'm gonna give him a chance.
I don't like him for many other things outside of boxing. I guess is my thing.
But it wasn't Berlanga. It was Fundora. Sebastian Fundora beat.
Oh, Fundora's the guy who beat him up. Yeah.
And since then, that was in 2020. He fought Leon Lawson III, had a majority decision over him, and last year in 2021. So he ain't fought since 2021, June 2021, and he won that fight. Here we are over a year later in November. Damn.
But who's he fighting?
He's fighting Fyodor. Sir, it's the Russian name, Sir Zakistan.
Oh my God! Nobody knows who that is. Let me turn to that shit.
20-0, 13 knockouts.
This is the main card?
Nah, this is the main card.
Yeah, this is the main card. Yeah, it's on Showtime. It's the main card.
Oh, the main card is started, but not the row.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Yeah, if you got Abner talking, it's the main card.
They do those YouTube matches first, and then they put the telecast on. So I wasn't sure.
Oh, so they're still on the YouTube stuff right now?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't know if this is the main part of the telecast.
Showtime HOD, or you need me to put it on the screen?
That's what I'm saying. So when we're done here, I'm gonna. I just want to watch that fight. I want to check out this kid.
Yeah. I'm gonna open it up. I'm probably put it on the members only screen.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
That'll be fun. But I mean, either way.
Yeah. It's all good. Anybody got anything else? We can go on and end this one. I'll be back for a post game fight. We do a post fight for the post
fight reaction to the David Morrell and the other dude.
No, we good, bro. Handle it. Do your thing.
Anybody got anything else?
No,
real
just
quick, everybody, before Mark Nash closes the stream, please hit the like button, guys.
to the people who thought Canelo was Bivol was a Canelo cherry pick, fail, and Bivol's fight of the year.
Shout out to Frank. Thanks, Frank. Thanks for pulling up.
Thank you.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, thanks, man.
All right. Final thoughts.
No, it's all good, man. Do your thing, man. I'll holler at you later.
All right, man. Sorry for your loss, dog.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that, but I mean, I'm sorry.
Thanks,
you took
bro.
Yeah.
I took a L. I took a big $800 L.
Damn.
Bad day today.
Hey, what was that final score on that Georgia-Tennessee game? What was the final score?
27-13, Georgia.
Okay. So they ain't scored too much more after I saw it. Last time I saw it, it was 21-3, I believe.
Yeah, they're blowing their ass out. Fuck my money up.
All right, move on. All right, to 9-0. Thanks, Sheldon. I'll see you on the next one, man. Pull up for the post-fight reaction after the Morrell fight.
Yes, sir.
My brother. Detroit, final thoughts, man. Give me your final thoughts on what you saw tonight, man.
Oh, man. Hey, it's a beautiful day in the boxing community. I'm tuned in to the Showtime card now. Gonna see what's cracking, and I'll be back in the neighborhood after this shit over with. We out.
All
here.
right, my brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
All right, well, that's how you have it, y'all. We're gonna do a members-only show right now. So if you are a member to the channel, we will have the Showtime card up. You can watch along with us and react, have a good time, and yeah, so we're gonna have a good time on that one. So y'all make sure y'all pull up if you are a member. Again, we're gonna have the Showtime card, and immediately following that, I'll be back with another post-game reaction to what we see with the Morrell fight. This should be interesting, right? So yeah, we'll talk all about that and more. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for everybody who pulling up. This was damn good. This was a good episode, man. To wrap it up, I'm looking at the survey. 183 votes. Damn, we got 183 votes. We did over 7,000 views on this one. Couldn't even get 100 likes. Shame on y'all. Only 70 likes. 184 votes. And the question is, biggest takeaway from the fight: Zurdo is overrated, 27%. Bivol is an elite fighter. Oh, let me put that on the screen because some people watching on Facebook and they can't see the chat. So let me put that on the screen for the Facebook folks. Boom. And again, man, the chat was hilarious, man. I love the energy. Y'all had me rolling tonight, man. That shit was funny. Let me put this on the screen so y'all know what I mean. Here we go. Biggest takeaway from the fight: Zurdo is overrated, 27%. Bivol is an elite fighter, 46%. So congratulations to Bivol. I want to see Bivol versus Beterbiev. That was not one of the biggest takeaways people had from the fight. They said that's 17%. And 9%, Bivol would beat Canelo again. So the biggest takeaway is Bivol is an elite fighter. Congratulations again to Dmitry Bivol. Put on a hell of a performance. Jessica McCaskill, I think she's probably going to retire after that loss. And Zurdo, back to the drawing board, back to the end of the line. Nobody really said they wanted to see him go up to cruiserweight, though. Everybody said, hey, just stick around right here. You'll have another crack at it. I don't see him beating Bivol. Don't see him beating Beterbiev. Don't see him, yeah. I don't even know, based on what I saw, if he throw enough punches to keep David Benavidez off of him, based on what I saw. So that's neither here nor there. I love y'all. Hope you love yourself. If not, guess what? God loves you, and so does the neighborhood here at Breaking Beats. And let's do a members-only roll call to close this show out. Let's close it out the right way. Without the neighbors, without the members, we could not do this show at this level. So thank you all for your time. Thank you for your energy. Let's call out all the neighbors. Let's do the neighbors roll call. Karma Serene. What up? Damn, I ain't see Karma today, man. I hope she all right. I wanted she saw the fights. Shout out to Karma Serene, though. I didn't see her. She usually pull up for these. But shout out to Karma. What up? Shout out to Juan De Villa. What up? Ace Retro. What up? Tony Boswell. What up? Deuce Times. What up? Boxing Lounge. What up? Toya the Tutor. What up? It's Mex. What up? Mike from Boston. What up? Rider of the Storm. What up? Here to There. What up? DJ. What up? Queen, aka Miss Sunkiss. What up? God Body News. What up? Pittsburgh T. What up? Taylor Bell. What up? Maddie Yoel. What up? C Jones 0224. What up? Cliff Bailey. What up? Con Shonery. What up? Lisa Bells. What up? That guy Clips 330. What up? Cooking with the Champ. What up? On the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. What up? New media today, USA Boxing. What up? HLD. What up? Cooking with Sir Senior. What up? Brandon Washington. What up? Shout out to Born Supreme. What up? Lady Shandon Dem Season, my London gal. What up? Dub Right Side. What up? Gilberto. D Bevel the champ, Rob G Films, and of course the big fish himself, my good brother Derek Lincoln.
What up, gangsta?
All right, man. So that's it, man. Let's run this outro, man. Hey, look, sometimes we have a lot of crazy conversations on this show. We might be arguing sometimes, might go left, but always remember, y'all, respect is free. Disrespect can cost you everything: your family, your freedom, your finances, more importantly, your life. Dreams require sleep. Go out. Dreams require your sleep. Goals require your effort. Go out there and get your goals. And shout out to whoever that was that bought somebody bought 5 shirts. Bought 5 of the Martinet shirts. So thank you so much. Somebody bought 5 of them. Bought them in purple too. So, but shout out to whoever that was. I love you so much for that. And yeah, make sure you take a picture and post it up and tag me in it so I can put it on the site. All right. So thank you so much. And yeah, let's close out the right way.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Drive.
This that squad, son.
Apple users, do you have a locked iOS device that was activated with a specific carrier and you want to go to a different company? TabTechUnlockSim.com can help bring your iOS device over to the carrier you want. With simple, fast, and easy instructions, you can unlock your iOS device without going to an overpriced phone repair store. Go to TabTechUnlockSim.com, unlock your next device in the safety of your home for the fraction of the price. And it's easy as 1, 2, 3. TabTechUnlockSim.com. That's TabTechUnlockSim.com. TabTech, your next device.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made it possible, and so did viewers just like you. I'll see y'all in about, if you're a member, I'm gonna see you in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna set up the members only live stream. Actually, if you're a member, I'm gonna put the link out there. It'll be on this one right here. So just click the StreamYard for this. Actually, no, I just set it up. So yeah. So if you're a member, I'll see you in about 5 minutes. Everybody else, I'll see you in about 2 hours after the fight. All right, peace. Not 2 hours after the fight, in 2 hours when the fight ends. All right, peace.